Sneak dissing, we don't see the competition. I drop off a ransom note that your art is missing, nigga.
Pay us in full with the money, or she gon' get her fingers clipped off like Lil Sonny,
MRecktv.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of StreamBoss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to streamboss.com to begin your setup process.
Peace. You now live on MRecktv. Y'all know the M.Reck room etiquette. Pound that like button. We're gonna talk about it. Damn, we got a call already before I can hit the tweets. I'm gonna pull up the tweet while they talking. Hold on. Let me get back to that call. I also got China Black in the building with me.
What's going on? What's going on?
Put the phone down. Let's get it. Serious. Let me see. Calling this caller back right now.
Hello?
Peace. You now live on MRecktv. Talk
What's
to
good?
the people.
What's good?
What's
How
happening?
you doing, man?
Everything good with you?
Everything is good, man. I saw the little the post come up about Cass having second thoughts about doing his time.
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the tweets right now. Hold on, family.
Okay.
I'm gonna let China Black hold it down real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Here we go. Check it. I'm gonna read the tweet. This is directly from his verified account, Twitter account. I always told myself I was never going back to jail since I'm innocent. I turned myself in. What would you have done if you was in my shoes? So let me know what's your thoughts on that, family.
I mean, I think Cass is kind of probably at a point right now where he kind of, unfortunately, where a lot of us fall victim is we only realize shit when we actually get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
you know, everything is all good when you getting away with shit. Everything is all good when you catching W's on your ops. But when
Facts.
you get arrested and you go behind the wall, or you get in the motherfucking, I mean, in the county or whatever, and you can't eat what you want, you can't get on the phone when you want, you can't have sex, you can't do nothing, and you get a hard dose of reality, like, this is what it's going to be, especially for someone like him that's already a two-time felon. It's almost like when dudes go to jail, they always start proclaiming, I want to get married, I want to do this, I want to do that. And as soon as they come home, everything they said they wasn't going to do, they go right back to doing it.
Jail talk.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, the bigger picture, though, to be honest with you, is it has to come a time, a point where people start actually really going in on these gangs. You feel me? Like, these gangs are destroying generations of black men and black women, structure and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We talking, you know, there's enough people of power that can do something about it. But for whatever reason, there's too much money being made off of it. So that everybody turns a blind eye. You know, every time you go on the news, every time you read something online, it's something affiliated with the gangs. And there is never nothing good that comes out of the gang culture, whether it's prison, death, crime, whatever the case may be. And my biggest analogy of a gang is like having unprotected sex with a woman that has AIDS. You know nothing good is going to come from it. You know what I mean? So
That's
why do people continue to get in these gangs to do what? What is the end game? What is anything you do in life? There has to be a MO, a modus operandi, your goal. When you join a gang, what is the goal? What is the plan? These dudes are so unorganized. That's why the moment they face with adversity, a lot of these dudes tell. You feel me? A lot of these dudes tell.
So let me interject real quick because I got mad people calling. Do you think he gonna hold it down or he gonna fold under pressure?
To be honest with you, I don't know. Because Cass is kind of on the fence, meaning he's a dude that's put in work in the streets, but he's also now not a nobody. He got something to live for. He got something to, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And sometimes when people got something to live for, they're going to choose that over, you know, the other side. And the one biggest thing I think people need to realize, a lot of people owe Troy Ave an apology when he said the streets is a myth.
Say that again, fam. Say that again, fam.
I said a lot of people owe Troy Ave an apology when he was saying the streets is a myth. Because when you really, 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 really sit down and break it down, there's no organization. There's no planning. It's just crime. It's just like a lot of dudes going fast, driving cars with no airbags and no seatbelts, running lights, running stop signs, and they just crash dummies. It's just some last longer than others, but eventually they all crash.
That's a fact, my brother. So on that note, let me get to these calls. They calling in crazy. You drop some gems.
Brother.
Yo, what's your name, fam? Man. What's your name again?
Jabri, man.
Jabri. Salute, my brother.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Peace. You now tuned into MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. State your name. Where you calling from? Keep it clean.
Straight from the Bronx.
What's happening with you, fam? Keep it clean. Let's get it.
Not trying to like say nothing crazy, but I believe he gonna fold. Just off the strength that he got a daughter. I know he ain't trying to see his baby girl while he in jail for the rest of his life. Especially when they playing with them numbers.
Facts.
I mean, but this probably be the backstory. He probably gonna turn one of them talkers, and they gonna release him and say he had a good lawyer, and that's why he beat the case.
Paperwork never lie, though.
Yeah, but how many other people out in these streets with paperwork that's hidden?
Yeah, you're right. But it always comes to the light.
Yeah, but you know, a lot of these people don't care about it. Yeah. They don't care about what's coming to the light.
Right.
They still want to believe the stuff that's in the dark.
Right.
That's a fact, fam.
But I believe he ain't trying to see his baby girl and while he in jail for like if they give him that life sentence, I believe he gonna fold.
I hear that, man.
I'm just keeping it 1K. I believe he really gonna fold. They could talk all that Tekashi telling and everybody else telling, but look at all the people who really attended that brunch. All these people starting to get in trouble all of a sudden.
And I appreciate you calling, fam. You know, I'm gonna take the next caller. What's your name, fam?
Dre from the Bronx.
Salute, Dre. Shout out to the whole
Salute
BX. No doubt, fam.
All right.
Peace. You now tuned into MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it.
Oh, what's up? Oh, all right. I'm calling from Long Island, but this is what I got to say about the whole situation. I don't think Casanova gonna fold the way people say. Like, I just think that right now the streets is doing a lot of grimy stuff, and he already put that quote. Like, you know, I hope it didn't go over your head. So I'm thinking maybe he probably ain't gonna be as grimy as them. You know what I'm saying? Because
and what you mean by that? Grimy as them?
It's a messed up situation. It's a messed up situation. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he ain't gonna fold the way they say he is. I think he got a plan just to get himself out, and it's not about folding. It's about becoming a man. You know, so I mean, that's my take on it. That's all I got.
Got you, man. I
That's all I
appreciate you
got.
tapping in, man. Peace.
All right,
Thank you
man.
for calling.
Have a good one. That's my take on it. That's all I got.
Mute your audio, fam. Mute your audio.
Okay, no problem. Peace, M.Reck. Peace.
Peace, my brother. What's your name? That's China Black.
Peace, China Black. How you doing, man? I'm calling from the Bronx. Now, I was in jail with Casanova. My name is Am. I'm calling from the Bronx. I was in the can with Son. Now, when you in the can, like, you know how when you read the case and you go over you look at his case and you see, I don't think he's gonna fold, but when you look at his case and say they got him on 6 wiretaps and stuff like that. When you in maximum security, see, Casanova just left a maximum security prison. They know who he is, like the police up north and all that, the wardens and shit, because he was putting it in, so they know who Son is. And then Son, that he was going to see up north, they know who Son is. They know who Son is too. He the leader of the shit. Excuse my language. He the leader of the whole thing. So when he going to see Son, they got this mic. See, y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been in maximum security prison.
Yeah, I have.
But when you in the yard, they got this big microphone and they cut it on, boom, they can hear everything going on in the yard. So I don't understand how you going to see somebody and y'all both hot. 9 times out of 10, man, it's going to be something under the table. They know your money legit, but why you still coming to see this dude? What this dude taking his money that you giving him to go do whatever? So he gonna have to lay down. That's it. If I'm him, yo, man, listen, woo, let me get my time. The quicker you get sentenced, man, the quicker you come home. You know what I'm saying? Because they already know who Son was. So it's not going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be hard he just left the can 8 years ago, 7, 8 years ago. They know who he is. You know what I'm saying? So then you out here, then you wearing the change, you showing proof. You know the songs that he been making, talking and smacking the song. So you ain't just see how it just folded. Like they went for the 9 trays, then they went for Dead Eye on them, then they went for you. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Son is crazy. Like the last caller said, yo, you see them, everybody going to them brunches, man, getting caught up out here, man. So you got to be careful and you got to be safe. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt, fam. Thanks for calling.
All right, M.Reck, peace.
Salute.
All right.
Peace. So peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. China Black is on deck. State your name, where you call it from. Keep it clean and keep it short. Let's get it.
What's going on? It's the boy Buddha Bless from Brooklyn. How you doing, China? Peace and right.
Salute, fam.
Honestly, if homegirl Desiree is in his corner, I believe he gonna get home some way somehow. Cause homegirl's like 3-0. She got Jimmy out of his case. There's been a few other situations. Her situation. If she's in his corner with his team of lawyers, I think we're gonna see that man be free. Honestly,
that'll be a good look. You know.
Say it again.
No, he's saying the homegirl, you know, the rap that's down with Rock Nation.
Oh,
yeah, that's what.
Oh no.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a good look.
If she's in his corner, like Son said, like 2 corners ago, it might be something in the paperwork that we can see, but we won't see it on the surface.
Got you.
Well, yeah, that's all I had to say.
I appreciate you tapping in.
We'll see in due time, though.
Definitely.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace, my brother.
Peace, my brother.
Mute your audio, fam. Wreck Mall, pound that like button. Peace. You now tuned in.
What up?
Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name. Where you call it from?
You now tuned in.
Mute your audio, fam. Yo. Hello? You got a lot going on in the back, fam. Oh, hit me back, fam. Son got too much going on. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it. Pound that like button.
Panama Blue, you've heard from Brooklyn. How you doing? What's up, China Black? Everybody, how y'all doing?
What's going on, baby?
Living life, can't call it. To comment on what's going on with Cass, I mean, listen, people know what they sign up for, no matter what you do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you reap what you sow out here, right? Because, no matter what type of time you on, you got to understand everybody's watching. You understand? No matter what you're doing, you could be shining. People are praying. They preying on everything. They want to see people fall. You understand? And it's sickening. Man, for our people to go down. You know what I mean? But as for Cass, personally, I can't really speak on it because I'm not in his shoes. You understand? But what I could tell you is that you better stay in that law library because there's loopholes between every and anything.
That's a fact.
Especially with this caliber. You understand? So people be thinking this shit is all cute and shit, throwing up gang signs and banging the line and stuff like that, but it's not. You know what I mean? There's repercussions for what you're claiming, especially in Brooklyn. You know how this shit go. You know what I mean? Blood, crib, cleaning, yet it don't matter where you from or what cloth you come from. You understand? So I'm saying this to say this, keep your head up, stay positive. But as for his situation, I think he won't fold. Honestly, I think he won't fold. He just got to study the law in the library. That's how I look at it.
I hear that, man. I appreciate you tapping in.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good one, y'all.
Peace.
Peace, family. Peace. You now tuned into MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
What's going on, M.Reck?
Salute, fam.
Guilty from YO. I just want to say
you
that
say your
I
name
think
Guilty?
your boy is going to fold.
You say your name Guilty?
Yeah, Guilty from Yonkers.
That's crazy. That's crazy with this topic. But continue on, my brother. Shouts to the whole YO.
What's going on? I think he's gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? I seen the I think it was Hot 97. He was talking about that. If I had $1 million and somebody off, and I had to do a certain amount of time, I'm telling. And I think that's exactly gonna be the mindset going in there. You already see he's stressing, and he haven't even been in there for a year yet. I think that when you got money, is way different than when you broke. That's just my thoughts on it.
Good point. Good valid point.
But I'll see you later, man.
Thanks, fam. See you later. Salute. Wow, a lot of people calling up saying Cass gonna fold.
I don't think he gonna fold.
I feel like he gonna hold it down,
Me
but
too.
there's a lot going on in his head right now.
Yeah.
Mute your audio. Mute your audio, fam. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Peace. You now tuned in with MRecktv. Mute your audio, please.
I did. What up, B?
What's going on, man? State your name, where you calling from, and keep it clean.
This is K from California, and I'm gonna keep it all the way clean.
Shouts to K. That's my brother right there.
Shout out to Cali.
Shouts to the whole Cali.
Shout out to you, China Black. Let me give y'all a whole nother perspective. I just need about 3 minutes. Number one,
okay.
Let's stop disrespecting Cass because he hasn't folded yet. So let's not even put fold on him. Let's keep him the 8 that he is. Okay? Until he shows us different.
Facts.
Let's be respectful. First things first, we be disrespecting men when they get arrested. All of a sudden, we get scared of them. Until he shows us something different, we got to respect the man that he's going to hold his position. That's number two. Let's get real deep into this. I feel that he was the sacrificial lamb to Desiree Perez. Now, let me tell you why. Nobody's bringing none of these things up that this. Let's forget Desiree, because at the end of the day, she got caught with the drugs, but she wasn't the boss. Everybody is scared to mention Juan Perez. Juan was the Don, not Des. It's this kind of story. It's this kind of story. You M.Reck, you put China Black on the road to move some CDs and the Feds quarter. At the end of the day, those was M.Reck CDs, right? She just happened to catch the charge. Everybody is forgetting that Juan was the boss. And everything around, everything uptown in the Bronx and all over the country that they was connected to, we now realize that those people got locked up because they were secret informants. Now, let me tell you how we know that Desiree was still working. Her case is from the early 90s. She has no restrictions on her. Why is she still getting a pardon in 2021? That means that she was still active. And that's her way of saying, leave me alone now. Look at all the work that I've done. Why would you be getting a pardon in 2021? The jail time, the case, everything is over with. Everybody is scared to look at the real elephant in the room. The real elephant in the room is Juan Perez that nobody's mentioning. Why? Because unfortunately, he got the money. He's with Jay. People are scared to death to tell the truth. That's why when Dame was on that last show and they brought that up, Dame switched to no comment. Next question. For the last 3, 4, 5 years, Dame, you've been saying nobody ain't saying nothing. Now, when they finally asked you, when it came to a head, is next question. You want to know why? Because the informants, the people that are really doing the ill deeds against black people have money and they're in power. They're working. So guys are scared to death. Don't got listen, Casanova, Desiree Perez, she knew what was going to happen to him months ago. Why she didn't tell him to stop? Because she was working. That's the sacrificial lamb, man. Come on, now y'all get to see the Burrow stuff. They saved Jim Jones. They saved Jim Jones. Don't Jim Jones always talk about OG Ron? OG Ron. OG Ron is a rat, everybody. He's a rat because his wife is the rat. Come on now. Listen, so now, okay, wait a minute. For years and years and years, Juan was the Don. Now when his wife get arrested and she does all the telling, takes down the cartels, we find out that she gave phenomenal information to take down 2 cartels. Now all of a sudden, Juan had nothing to do with it. Let's be fair. China Black is your woman. Y'all would never do that.
Yo, you can't use me. Don't use me as an example because I ain't got no former rat bone in me. So I get what you're saying though. You can't do that.
I was gonna say this. Anything that you got going on in your home, China Black, your husband M.Reck would know about it. That's what I would say. I would never put you on a rat tag.
Yeah,
you a soldier like your husband.
Sentence,
I was giving I happen to have a married couple on the line. So it's both of y'all together. And the example that I was making is anything that you got going on, your husband knows about it because y'all are one household and vice versa.
Nah, I got it, K.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right, K. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. I could never align y'all to that. Y'all gangster rappers. Come on now. I'm not going to do that.
Salute.
I'm giving you another alternative that nobody's talking about.
Yeah.
And everybody listening to your platform, ain't nobody gonna pick up what I'm saying, but they all know that is true. Desiree wasn't the boss. Her husband was the boss. His name is OG Ron, everybody. Why is everybody being mum to what the real elephant in the room was? That wasn't her stuff. That was her husband's stuff. All was theirs together. Whoever it was, he knew about it. Why is she getting a pardon in 2021 if she still wasn't working? What kind of restraints did she have that she needed a pardon? She's all the way at the top of Rockefeller or Rock Nation, whatever she's doing.
She's a plant.
She was linked to A-Rod. That's how it all came out. She's been all around the world. She has no restrictions. So what's the pardon for?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is to do what? That's all the information that's all been given. Now y'all want to know how they...
Yo, K, we losing you, K. Yo, K, we losing you. Yo.
Nah, he's speaking facts though.
Yo, K, you speaking all facts, but we losing you, K. I'm gonna call you right back, K.
Dang, he sound like he on speaker.
Yo, damn. Yo, K, you were speaking all facts, but your phone got spooky.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? But you dropped gems. I'm gonna call you back after a few callers, tap in, all right?
I definitely understand where he was going.
Nah, he dropped
that made
gems.
a lot of sense.
Nah, K always
I
dropped
learned
gems.
something new. I didn't even know who her husband was.
Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. Salute to the earth in the building. She's in the room. Salute to the Wreck Mob. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it.
First off, I'd like to say, hit the like, everybody, subscribe. Thank you for letting me talk. My name Dre, Root Words, and it's a great subject. And peace to the goddess, peace to the God, and I just to the earth, and just being a guy from the hood made choices in the life that you know what I'm saying, that you got to accept when you take on that hood life. I'm just asking you because I'm older, but didn't Casanova, hasn't he already solidified himself in the penitentiary life, like been to the penitentiary a couple times, and
facts,
as they say in his hood, wasn't he a dog? In you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that he won't fold, but I'm saying we should give his past reputation and what he's been standing on before we just pass the doubt, because there's a certain individuals in the hood that snitch. Most of these guys don't snitch. Most of them is stand up. My opinion of it. I digress though.
Right.
Got you. I appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, continue on.
And then there's a lot of people that like y'all say that they're infiltrators. That's why I say there's a lot of it's a no-win situation for us, because there's a lot of stand-up guys that will. I just feel Casanova a stand-up guy on his background. And I know plenty of guys that's a stand-up on their background, but they involved, like y'all said, with people that's in the DEA and FBI and
the Alphabet Boys.
Just if I could say, my fault. I digress.
No, not good. She was just ad-libbing.
Oh, and I'm just like, I don't advocate hood because I'm older and I done seen a lot of atrocities in the hood. But for the guys in the hood that be making money, I look at them as cigarette people, alcohol people, pharmacy drug people, and I just think we should advocate that all this stuff is wrong and free people that hustle, man, because they're everyday pharmacists, and I think we get the bad end. But people like Casanova, people that was hanging around that dude 6ix9ine, people that first was around Jay-Z before he got real popular, I think them guys solidified themselves because they didn't snitch, and don't nobody give them credit that they stood on their square for what they stood on. You know what I'm saying? And if they ain't kill nobody like with a gun or really like beat no girl up or nothing, I think they just everyday people that just want to make some money. And I think we should just advocate free these niggas just on the simple fact that there's alcohol European dealers out here that's getting billions. There's cigarette people out here getting billions. There's these pharmacy people out here. So why categorize just the niggas that's out here trying to help just get up out of the negative situation?
Facts.
And that's what hurts my feelings is Casanova to me. Even though he was out here representing gangster rap, he did stand on his square in the past and really was a street guy. And I feel sorry for when guys just get around these negative people and get told on, and they was making money. They just was making money. But oh my God, thank you for letting me speak that out. I digress, brother.
No doubt, my brother. Thanks for tapping in.
Yes, sir. Right. Y'all have a good one.
You too. Peace.
Peace.
I digress, brother.
Mute your audio.
Brother. Thanks for tapping in.
Mute your audio, please. Mute your audio, please.
Mute your audio, please.
How do you hit your audio?
Hit your audio.
Your audio killing the show, son. Listen, before y'all call, make sure your audio is muted because it bleeds into the audio of the show and it throws everything off. So when you know you on the line, I say this 1,000,000 times, just mute or turn off your computer audio completely because I can hear it in the backdrop. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to, speak their piece, but it got to be done right. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. I got China Black on deck. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it.
My name is Finn. What up, M.Reck?
What's going on,
good
Finn?
Afternoon, Brother Black.
Hey, what's up?
I'm calling out of the beach, calling out of Hartford. I don't know him that well. I don't know any of them guys that well, but the reputation and the status that these guys carry is always going to incite the authorities to look at them in the most egregious way. because I'm saying these guys think that their lifestyle is contributing to our community. It's not contributing to our communities at all. It's actually digressing our communities at a rapid pace. Now, if he thinks that the situation that he's going through is bad and he can't stand it, when you think that the universal God is going through, a God that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? What kind of punishment he think that he's gonna, you know what I'm saying, get, you know what I'm saying, if he can survive that long. I don't know if he's gonna fold. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them guys have folded in the past. You know what I'm saying? If he stand on his 2 or if he stand on his 10, that's good for him. But a lifetime behind prison, that's a lot of men. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the funk is not really the funk. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, if them guys is as strong as they say they is, they should be out here in the communities doing strong things. You know what I'm saying? Use their raps to promote strong strength and unity. You know what I'm saying? Not decisiveness or devious things and, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature. Feel me?
No doubt, fam. I appreciate you tapping in.
Yeah, yo, all the time, yo. Thanks for taking my call.
Peace. Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. Keep it clean, keep it short. State your name and where you calling from.
Hey, yo, Reck, what's good, baby? What's good, China?
Hey,
yo,
what's
this cash from RPT, River Park.
What's going
yo,
on,
listen,
fam?
Ain't nothing, man. Same old same. Yo, listen. Dude earlier, maybe 5 minutes ago, was talking about Desiree Perez and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, he's 100% right.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact of the matter is, and the funnier part about it is, he was mentioning something that Dane said on another show, and Dane kept it short. Like, yo, I'm not even mentioning it. But Dane been saying for years, and everybody kind of didn't know what he was trying to say because nobody knew about it. I'm from River Park Towers. If you're familiar with that area, that's the Bronx. That's what used to be one of the worst neighborhoods in the Bronx.
Got you.
But I'm from Harlem. I'm from 4th and Broadway, 33. People know where that's at. I'm from 145th and Riverside. My brothers was hustlers through the 80s and early 90s and mid 90s. I know about a lot of this. I'm gonna show you how funny life works. I don't want to keep jumping topic to topic because I'm trying to school a lot of these dudes to how this industry works and how plants are placed. Mm-hmm. Yo, your homeboy Jim been a rat. And I'm gonna show you firsthand how I know this. He got arrested a while back, a few years ago in Atlanta, right? I'm not even gonna tell you how I'm connected to that story, but I'm fully connected to that story through a relative. My relatives get jammed up, but Jim gets caught with all the drugs, all the pills. But my family get jammed up. And I always come saying to myself, how the hell does this guy keep getting away with murder? Like, how do you keep getting locked up for things? And he's never doing no time. You don't never hear him going back and forth to court. What the hell is going on? Yeah, when he was going through the situation with Gangsta Lou and them, I saw the fear in his eyes. I'm on 2/5 stopping. He came there and ran me over. I almost got into altercation with him because I ain't no punk, but I ain't know who he was. He was so scared being at home. He was running in and out of stores. He wasn't even looking at people in front of him. He was running out of door. Like, yo, what's up with this dude in the all clip? But back to the situation at hand. Dude is right. How are you looking for a pardon and you're not even in the streets no more?
Right.
We all know, anybody with common sense understand, OG Warren was the plug, right? Anybody who knows this one, how you looking for, you snitched on cartels. Cartels come for your head, they come for your family, they come to eliminate everybody.
Right.
How, it's 2021. You didn't do this since the 90s. Something don't smell right. Now, Casanova is part of Rock Nation. We all could agree on that, correct? You
Yes,
think
sir.
they didn't, like Homeboy said, they knew this was coming. They said Casanova bullied his way to Rock Nation. Maybe they was a little fearful of this. Whatever the case is. But when you dealing with these cats, this is for the youth. This ain't for the listeners, it's for the youth. Be careful putting on them flags. Be careful throwing up them signs. Be careful broadcasting your life on all these social media fronting for the public. Because it ain't the public you fronting for. It's the feds that's investigating you that's happy that you fronting.
That's a fact.
Stop fronting. Live your life as quiet as... Yo, listen, Biggie told you this, and I'm a big Jay-Z fan. Jay-Z's like an idol of mine. Well, he was when I was younger. But I'm going to tell you a Biggie quote. Bad boys move in silence.
That's a fact.
Nobody in their right mind. Listen. The mob even tried to show people how not to move, even though they got jammed up. But they at least made the feds work. Y'all people in these phones and these cameras and these recordings think you got to post where you're at, where you live, what you're doing. You don't. Stay off these phones. They give you all these social media. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Every time you look up something, or you, if you Google something and you go on your Instagram and you see a ad for it, that should let you know right there they following you. Because everything you look up starts being an ad on everything you start looking. If you go to YouTube, if you look up something on Google, if you look up Louis Vuitton,
you'll see it on
go on
Facebook.
Google, you're gonna start seeing a whole bunch of Louis Vuitton stuff pop up. And you don't realize what's going on. They telling you in your face. Yo, we watching you. But yet and still, all y'all want to do is keep promoting, trying to do it for the likes, yo, do it for the gram. No, do it for your freedom. Because, yo, listen, you can't be flying just. Sorry to tell you. But on that note, yo, y'all be easy. Salute to y'all. Yo, enjoy the rest of y'all day.
Yo, hold on, family. What's your name? You just dropped some gems. You and my man K.
Yo, Cash from RPT. Yeah, the kid K was talking so much facts.
Yeah.
I kept calling. I'm like, yo, dude is on such a crazy point. But if you're not in these shit, listen, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm Pablo Escobar. I ain't going to lie on myself. But yo, I've been dabbled and dabbled, but I did it where it wasn't that time. These times, man, it's a camera everywhere, man. Let me explain it. Let me hit you with even more facts. Let me show you how deep my stuff was. My father, God rest his soul, retired detective. My brother, retired detective. Listen, and I was in the streets. And I mean, you know how life is, man. I grew up with my mother on my mother's side. I grew up with my pops and all that. But my point being is this. Me and my brother just had a conversation. He was like, yo, he was telling me how to do something, which wasn't no criminal, nothing, but he was just explaining to me something. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. I said, yo, this is why I called you, because you're going to give me something that I'm not going to pay attention to. You see what I'm saying? You're going to give me the angle that I'm not going to see because I'm not a cop. Or I wasn't a cop, and I wasn't a detective. So I don't see it from that point of view. I could cross my T's and dot every I. But it might be an I and a T I just don't see. You know what I'm saying? And he schooled me to something, and I was just like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. And none of these kids, like, yo, I got family members who they do what they do. They gotta survive. But I keep telling them, bro, it's gonna come to a point where it stops. What you think? You ain't got a job. Like, yo, you ain't got a job. But you doing all this, all that, you throwing it on the gram. You think they don't know? They just waiting. They got bigger fish to fry before they get to you. But they gonna get to you.
Definitely
They're gonna get to you. What people think, like this whole new scam going on with the unemployment? What you think is gonna happen? There's cameras everywhere, bro. You can't walk outside your house and there not be a camera. There's cameras in front of your building. It's cameras on the street. It's cameras in the light and the lights.
Cameras in the elevator.
Eventually,
in the sky.
You feel me? It's cameras It's cameras in the sky. Like, I ain't even
for real.
The
satellite cameras.
I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm trying to keep it simple for the public. It's cameras in front of you, in your building, in your supermarkets, and stores, and your nail salon, and your barbershops.
How about this? If you put on your cable channel, right? You know, at night they show you it's cameras on every block.
Yeah, the fire.
You can watch your cable channel. Whether it's, I think it's late night, they show you where it's cameras at on every block.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, I saw that years ago too.
That's a big fact.
That was years ago.
That's a big fact.
Right,
I know what you talk about because I've seen it a couple days ago, and it didn't even click to me. And that's what I'm saying about crossing your T's and dotting your I's, and that's why you always need other information. Because it's something somebody else may notice that you don't pay attention to. And like I tell people, I tell my son this, my oldest son, I say, you know the freest thing to pay for? He'd be like, what? Attention.
That's a
Can't
fact.
pay. There's no price on paying attention. It's free. So
observer,
do yourself a service and pay attention to everything because it's the freest thing to do.
That's a
Yes,
fact,
sir.
yo,
Cash, be good.
Son,
all right?
really drop jewels, like for real. Like you made everybody understand. Like that's the realest you could do.
I appreciate it because that's all I do. Like right now, my little 2-year-old just came running in here, and it's like now I got like I understand my mistakes, and I don't want them to make it. But for the youth, man, I just turned 39 years old on the 17th. I understand I can't make these mistakes no more. I can't keep walking these fine lines because after a while, you walk these fine lines, and then everybody behind you don't want to learn from your mistakes, even if you tell them. But now it's time for me to not even worry about trying to tell them. But I can't school somebody who ain't trying to learn.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to cut class, that's on you. I can't teach somebody who don't want to attend the class. Cut class. When you end up in detention, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir. So Cash, man, hold it down. You drop heavy gems.
Big facts.
Make sure you tap in for the next show, my brother. I love your energy.
Absolutely, yo. I'm always tapping. Me and you done spoke several times,
Oh,
bro. We
my
done spoke
bad.
several times.
My
I'm
bad.
always tapping
I'll be
in.
speaking
I'm
to like a
always
million people from all my shows, my live shows.
But that means you doing good.
Thank you.
If
Thank you,
you
my
can't
brother.
remember names, you doing the right thing. Yo, be easy out there, bro.
All right,
Salute.
Cash.
Peace.
All right, sis, be easy.
Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. State your name. Where you calling from? Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it. Peace.
Yo. Peace, King.
Peace, King. State your
You hear me?
name. Yeah, I can hear you. State your name. Where you calling from? Keep it clean. Keep it short. I got China Black on deck. Talk your talk.
Yeah, peace, King, and peace, Queen, Antonio. But I just want to say, for one, I'm not really familiar who the Casanova guy is. The first time I seen him the first time was probably like 2-3 weeks ago on the Breakfast Club thing and something like that. It's the first time I've ever heard of him, but that's not to discredit him. That's just me. I stay in my own lane and stay focused and stuff. But I just want to say that most of these rappers is rats anyway. It's for the simple fact all they do is really just get online. All they do is get online and
tell on themselves.
All the negative stuff. You feel me? Yeah, I'm a real life hustler. I've called a couple times. I got a million hustles going on and everything. And my whole thing, I've always said this to myself. I said, if I was going to be a rapper, I come from the streets. You feel me? I'm the gunplay. You feel me? Street play. All this. You feel me? So I understand all that. But I'm a definition of a real hustler. You feel me? A real hustler, a drug dealer can only sell drugs. A hustler can sell anything. You feel me? And my whole thing about it is, I say, look, if I was going to be a rapper, you know what I'd be doing? Because the whole overall objective is to get money, right? So the overall objective is to get money, and you want attention, right? Okay, well, all these rappers been out here, T.I., I'm the toughest guy, all this, I'm the blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? How about the first rapper get out here and say, I'm the first BA nigga? You feel me? I'm the first lame nigga. You feel me? I'm like, oh my God, this guy, you feel me? Or something like that. I'm the first rapper. You feel me? Something that draws attention or something like that. Because at the end of the day, it don't matter what's out there. Because at the end of the day, you living your life. As long as them dollars coming in, you got your things going on right. It don't matter. Make them numbers go up. Man, Jay-Z said it best, man. Set the number, set your price and live your life, my dog. You feel me? Because don't nothing affect nothing. But these rappers out here, but instead what they want to do, instead of really focusing on the money, they want to portray this image and then touching on things that may or may not have been involved in or whatever, but at the end of the day, you're still gonna get your case because then white people don't care where you at. You connected to something, and guess what? They can, like you said, they're gonna wait on you, and they're gonna see what bigger connection you connect, and they're gonna come for all of it. And they're gonna get the bigger fish first, and and let the clowns be out there and direct the point the fingers. And that's essentially being a rat. You feel me? You ain't doing nothing to point fingers. Like what real? I done been up there and done X, Y, and Z. You feel me? But I ain't. You know what real person gets on there and say, hey, yeah, I got away with this, got away with this, got away with this. You feel me? Like, come on now.
Yeah, fam, let me interject real quick.
Guess what you'll do in the private? You a rat in public. You a rat in private if you do it in public.
Fam, let me interject real quick. I could tell you a hustler because you sold me like 80 different things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you could be a car salesman, those guys at one of those auctions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you told me that last time when I was talking about I called about the spooky story.
Yeah, you call them spooky hours.
Yeah, you said you was a car salesman. That was me. Yeah, I know. I remember.
Okay, you called back, so I remember too, because I'm like, damn, my nigga I can't get a word in.
I listened to everything he said though, but it was just like my brain. I couldn't take it.
Hey man, but I don't have no family, no kids, no. I'm just out here grinding doing my thing. So I talk to myself and ask myself questions, answer my own questions every day. You feel me? So I ain't got nobody to talk to. So when I got the liberty of even someone want to whisper me for 1 second, hey man, I just shoot off. But I'm filled with nothing but knowledge, so you'll never get no BS out of me. You feel me? But it'll definitely be coming from a real strong point. You feel me? But it's real stuff. You feel me? It's just like
real
it's
strong,
just common sense,
fast
fam.
point.
Like ain't no point in putting yourself out there, dog.
No doubt, fam. I appreciate you, man. And have a good day. If you ever thought of another occupation, I think you should sell some cars, man. If you ain't sell no cars yet,
cars too. The thing about it is, brother, I'm already like at least 8 years past that. Feel me? I do that currently, man. All I do is just also, man, I flip cars, I flip houses, man. I sell internet, I breed dogs, man. We got a modeling agency, got roofing company. I'm opening up headquarters in all 50 states. Business is my passion, family. I've been sold cars, man. I get on Craigslist, find good cars, and bring them on up wherever I'm at, sell them, man. I don't care if I'll make $100 profit. I just love the process of business, fam.
No doubt. Salute to you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Antonio Johnson, Black Diamond Warehouse, man. Get your show on, man. I love the show.
Salute, family. Send me an email because I need you on my team. You know what I mean? I need you on the sales team. For real. I need you.
Definitely showing out.
You can sell a well ocean water. Listen, man. Listen. You feel me? You can sell a snake a forked tongue. You can sell a snake a forked tongue. Stop playing.
World's fastest
Listen,
talker.
you got it, fam. Salute. I want to salute you, but I'm trying to break bread with you for real though. I'm not even joking. Like I need you on the team. Like I know talent, brother, and you got talent.
I'm married, brother. What's up, man? Let's get it. What's your email address?
All right.
MRecktv submissions@gmail.com. And for you, just put in the subject, car salesman. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I got MRecktv submissions@gmail.com.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
All right.
My brother.
All right, yes.
Salute.
Yes. All right, yes, sir. And put in the subject, car salesman.
Yes, sir.
Hey, peace, king, and peace, queen,
king.
man. Enjoy your day, man.
We opening up 100 dealerships.
Everybody like and subscribe, man. I love the show. Keep it up.
Facts. And fam, once you on the team, I'm opening up 100 dealerships, and we gonna move all those cars in like 10 days. Guarantee you.
Nah, bro. 10 days is too long. 7 days.
Say no more. I believe you. Fam, I believe you. And I believe you. So on that note, you have a great day.
Man. I'm serious about this, man. I don't play no games.
I'm dead serious. Yo, let's get it. Send that email. I'm gonna put it in the chat room right now, my brother. Thanks for calling.
You're gonna get in the next 30 seconds. Peace, King. Peace, Queen.
Peace. Yo, he had me lying.
Yo, son is the truth. Watch. I'm opening up 100 dealerships, and son gonna be the #1 salesman. Y'all think it's a game?
Yeah, that was a good laugh. Let's get back to these calls with Cass about Cass.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Mute your audio.
Mute your audio, please. Please. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it. Yo. Peace.
Peace. What's up, man?
What's going on, fam? Get your phone right. Your phone sound a little spooky.
Spooky?
Yeah. You sound far away, fam.
Now? You good now?
You sound far away. Take me off speaker.
All right. Yeah, I'm saying peace, man. I'm calling from Jersey. Now, I ain't got no reason to think Kai's going forward or nothing. You just got to wait and see. Motherfucker getting that system, start going through that time. That shit is playing on his mind right now. He's fresh in on it.
Yeah, so keep it clean. Keep it clean, fam.
I think he's going to stay in charge.
No doubt. No doubt. Thanks for calling. I said keep it clean. Keep it clean. All right? Appreciate it. All right.
Peace. I definitely think he's going to stand strong.
Nah, I definitely think Cass going to
he gonna stand strong.
Stand on his 10 toes. Hold it down.
Anything,
mute your audio.
He gonna stand. What's good, y'all?
Oh, peace, Herb. What's happening?
Sorry. China, hi sis.
I'm chilling. What's going on?
What's happening, Herb? Peace.
Peace, First Lady. Peace, General. Okay, peace, everybody in chat. Okay, I'm calling. I gotta stop laughing. Man, Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a different vantage point about everybody that been calling and giving you know, their opinion in this you know, everybody thinks that when it comes to street code and things like that. But when it comes to people like him and people like 6ix9ine, okay, these are people that it's a script they're going by. This man, I don't care what the you know what the narrative as far as his prequel is. He's following a script. It's no such thing as coincidence how he linked the Rock Nation, came out of nowhere, okay? And then he throw a street narrative in about him being in jail. You understand what I'm saying? He come out, he verified. Meanwhile, cats that know him in the street know him as some other type of dude. But here's the thing. Their job is to come in and infiltrate what's already been infiltrated. This man spoke about Desiree Perez. He was right exact about that. This man, an op, 6ix9ine, been an op, okay? 6ix9ine put a narrative out. You pay attention to what he say, okay? He said right before he went to jail, when he came home from jail, that let quotation mark jail, because we don't know if he was in jail or not. Let's just put that out there. When you come back from quotation mark jail, he's like this. He started going at people in the industry because it is designed for him. These people are set up because they know that if everybody stopped watching and listening to everything that niggas still listen to music. And this is why the industry has been infiltrated. So he come out and he starts going at Snoop Dogg. He went at Rock Nation. Why do you think they signed him? He went at Rock Nation. He told Snoop and told him on Instagram, because Instagram is where, you know, these ops move around. This is where their playground is at. Because everybody's doing it for the gram, like Homeboy said. He said to Snoop, you want me to talk about, he said, I see the paperwork. Now, how somebody that's just went to jail seeing paperwork, like real paperwork? Why? Because he's been an op, he's been police. Casanova here, been down when he was in Rock Nation. You see him doing all kind of stuff. He was put to push Rock Nation into the forefront, okay? They all on paper on Rock Nation. They on the indictment. He on the indictment. Everybody signed the Rock Nation. Everybody that's down with, even the head nigga in charge, okay, is on the indictment. We ain't gonna go into that, but you already know who I'm talking about. This man right here is put out there, you understand what I'm saying, to influence. It's all about drugs, but when it comes to drugs ain't just drugs like as far as hand in hand. The drug is the attention. The attention, the clout, that's a drug too, okay? And they knowing that cats is doing anything for it. You put these people out here to push a little narrative. This man right here, that narrative that he put out about him caring about what's going on, he already signed. When he signed on to become an op, okay, is what he got to face. So you got to realize that you listening to a movie, yeah, but a script. So this man, now all of a sudden, you have regret about your decision. But what about when you signed up for it? When you signed the dotted line at the paper plane, okay? You gotta, you know, these can't pay attention to these people out here. And everybody know that these are psyops. People are still making a choice to go on Instagram. Hence what we made knowledge born about people putting their IDs up. When somebody say to you, we need your government for you to keep your social media page. You really want to do it that you're going to upload your ID, driver's license, and social to an app? They didn't already sold your app the first time you signed on the dotted line, giving them permission. Okay? So yeah, people are making these conscious choices. But yeah, this dude right here, he an op, and anybody aligned with him as an op, he telling on other ops. Everybody drain the swamp, that's a fact. All he's doing is telling on other ops. That's all he's doing. He's telling on other people. It may be one or two people that's involved in it that ain't got nothing to do with it. But when you want a RICO act, and one is going to jail, y'all all go to jail. Okay? So, you know, it's about choices. But I just wanted to give that different point of view about it. You looking at people who are hired and paid to come out here and front for you and brag about how many niggas they done robbed and all that kind of crap. Okay? it's to get people out here to carry on in the streets to fill up these privatized jails. That's a whole nother topic.
Oh yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
But yeah, he looked crazy in his picture though. He looked like Brother Man from the 5th floor.
Oh, leave Cass. Don't do that.
He looked like Brother Man from the 5th floor, but right now he here's the thing. These are feds. Like when we built on that. This is fed charges.
Yeah.
Fed charges. Now, when people get pardoned, you can only get a pardon if you was found guilty. So Desiree Perez was found guilty of something, hence why she was pardoned. These people getting these presidential pardons, you can only get a pardon if you was found guilty. Fed charges mean the feds was sitting on you for a minute. Yeah, it wasn't like you on Rikers Island. You went straight to Fort Dix or Fort whatever. You didn't go to the P-74 or C73. You went straight to, or they ain't even on HDM no more, or whatever. You went to a federal prison, which means they were sitting on him and everybody else for ancient Chinese months, because they want an airtight case. So he could cry about regretting his choices or who he gonna snitch on. That's the narrative being thrown out there to let you know he already snitched on somebody. That's just the cushion to blow. Okay, he told on people already. That's a fact.
Wow.
The future applies that to everything. The future proves the past. When they put something out in the news media on a news a publication regarding somebody that may have died, or when it comes to paperwork, because here's the thing: we all know you found out about who snitched on you on a discovery, but when it comes to Fed paperwork, it's different. Because with Fed paperwork, we all know that maybe 85% of the informants ain't on paper when it comes to the Fed. They have people undercover so long to where they turn around and become drug dealers and everything. This man right here snitched on people already. They just putting it out there, the cushion to blow for the sheet.
The Earth with the gems, as always.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. But I love the fact that you and China on here. Y'all gotta do that. Y'all gotta make that something. Y'all gotta do that.
I pop in every now and then.
Yeah,
you gotta pop in more.
I had the
so to hear her voice, I was like, yes, let me call in. But
I had the force on the mic.
This right here is fire.
To force me.
I had the force on the mic.
This is a topic that I felt like I needed to be a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right,
pop in, pop out.
He got Brooklyn looking tight bad though. He's from the Crown Heights.
Flappers. I think he's from Flappers.
Oh, he's from Flappers. Oh Lord, yeah. He one of them Church Avenue cats. But yeah, you know how.
Shouts to the Earth with the gems.
All the Medina salute, but them Crown Heights cats, they different. They different. They, you hear them when they come around you, they be regular, and then then that accent come out of nowhere. You're like, okay, you from 98th Street, 93rd,
right?
Where that accent come from, bro? But yeah, he in Fed time. He write his own, ticket, but everything's connected. These ops are privatized prisons. The agenda to push the narrative through the music. It was a whole big thing 20 years ago. It was a private meeting. Crazy Bone exposed it. It was a big meeting with some big CEOs in the industry, record labels. You understand what I'm saying? But there are no more record labels anymore. This is why, as far as any artists and stuff, the destiny is in your hands. You can become your own entity. You ain't got to sign. Stop looking to sign to a major record label. Be self-made like M.Reck is trying to black art. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because they still trying to tie into it. But yeah, that meeting was about the feds going at these CEOs, telling them that you must push your artists to push this type of music because we need to keep these jails 90% full. And that's a fact, And then you go out and you do these videos and then got these narratives. They on IG talking all this kind of crap, what they did and all that. Ain't nothing but a script, because half these people, you don't know where they come from. He just came out of nowhere, and then people saying he's verifying the street according to some script. And now he done told on everybody. He probably, if he's an op, I'm gonna say he probably not even in jail. He not even in jail. How 6ix9ine get involved in that whole Treyway stuff and he out on the street?
He's definitely a certified rat. He's the biggest rat in New York City in rat. He's a fucking rat.
That part.
He's a rat.
That part, baby. That part. And then he online bragging about how he ratted and ain't nobody do nothing to him.
Yeah, he's definitely a plant. He a plant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Well,
Earth. He got a lace front. Okay.
I appreciate you tapping in, Earth.
Nah, you can't press lace for a fire though. Nah.
Yes. I'm so Jonathan, I think, did one of his units, and he was like, on camera showing when he applied it and everything. Yeah. But yeah, salute to y'all. I'm not gonna take so much.
Nah, it's all good. Salute to the Rec Mob. We gonna be live tonight. We doing a blackout show tonight. Mm-hmm. All right. So we gonna
right
next week we gonna go live from the website because we gotta fix something. You know what I'm saying? We switched servers.
Okay, that's fine.
So we gonna do part 2 on IG, the blackout IG. You know what I'm saying? The blackout show 2021 IG. So we're gonna do part 1 on MRecktv, the YouTube. That's like 8 p.m. tonight. And then part 2 on the blackout show 2021 on IG. So I appreciate the Earth for tapping in. Always dropping gems.
You guys. I love the dynamic. China Black, I love you. M.Reck,
love you too.
Love you too.
In the chat too.
Yeah, nah, it's all love so far. It's all love so far. So I appreciate you, Earth.
It kind of Yeah, the rec mob, they reckless with the chat. They call these comments got me in stitches.
Oh yeah, yeah, they reckless. They reckless in the comments.
Everybody, peace and love. I'll see y'all later.
All right, peace. Peace and love.
Okay, peace.
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in tonight for that blackout show. It's gonna get crazy.
Mute your audio. Peace. Peace. You now tuned in. Yeah, peace. You now tuned in to M.Reck and China Black on deck. State your name and where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo, it's King Tony from CT. You already know.
King Tony, what's happening? I spoke to you the other night on Spooky Hours, right?
Facts.
Salute, my brother. What's happening? Shouts to the whole Connecticut.
Yeah, facts. You always shout us out, yo. That's why we like M.Reck, yo. M.Reck always show us love.
Shouts to Hartford. Shouts to Gun Wave in New Haven. Shouts to Waterbury. Shouts to Bridgeport. Everything.
Where I'm at. Facts.
You already know. Talk to me.
I want to just speak on this Casanova. I got some receipts because the queen, the earth, Amina, you know, she just said something very vital. She said, you got to be careful what the media puts in, you know, these media stories and what they be saying, because you know those, you know, the alleged powers that be, they communicate via media, you know? So there was a story that got put out like maybe a week or two ago, and it said, I screenshotted it, and it showed a picture of Casanova, and it said Casanova takes his last picture in jail before he dies.
Oh, wow. Where's that at?
I got the receipt, God.
Oh, what?
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Send that in.
When I've seen it, you know, I do a lot of studying and research, you know. So I've seen it. I say, yo, this is spooky. Now, you already know it's a whole bunch of controversy right now with Kodak Black allegedly saying he a clone or XYZ. But you know, you got to really look into this stuff. I wanted you to do a show just on that, you know, or just a topic on that whole conversation about how rappers, because Bobby Shmurda just did 8. He came home, he looked like Shmurda. Kodak Black went to jail for less than 2 years. Why is there so much controversy? I did 5 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I came home looking like me. You know, just
that's a good
weight, blah blah blah.
That's a good concept.
Kodak Black don't look like himself. So when I seen, the whole point is when I seen that news article on Cass, I thought that was strange, even for a major, semi-major media outlet to put that kind of caption to say Casanova is smiling in his last jail photo before he died. Now, are they killing these brothers in the feds and swapping out lookalikes and putting them, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. The rabbit hole may go deeper, you know, than we think. It may not just be about the street code stuff. You know, dudes do go to prison, and it's getting spooky out here, man. You gotta, I'm coming with
spooky facts.
Spooky. That's a fact. I'm just saying, I'm gonna send you the receipt. I don't know where you want me to send it to, but when you see the article, if you could send it up for everybody to look at, because it's real spooky.
Yeah, send it to
they need to
mrecktvpromo submissions@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And I can put it up right now while we live.
Put it up right now, guys. Right now. I'm gonna send it to you. You said
M.Reck TV submissions. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Facts. I'm gonna shoot that over so you can get that up for the peoples. And that's, you know, that's all I really gotta say. Whether he fought, like I agree with the earth. Everything Amina said is usually on point. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with what she was saying, you know, so I don't really have too much to say on that aspect, whether he gonna tell or not. I think it's a little deeper. We got to get past that whole street stuff. You know, we got to take that other pill and start looking deeper at past things. Like, you know, it's more than just if he gonna be a snitch or not. Like you said, these dudes been working. You know, they've been working, and you gotta understand there's a difference between a rapper and an artist. You could be an artist and use the rappers use hip hop as they monetize hip hop. Hip hop is a hustle. They hustle the culture.
Facts.
Okay? That's a rapper. So that means if Lady Gaga, you know, I'm just gonna use her name, no disrespect to her or whatever. But if Lady Gaga sent a rapper a song and the song is based on eating babies, and they saying, yo, we got this song called, you know, we eat babies. Now a rapper would say, well, how much money we gonna make? He not even gonna think about does what he stand for, what he represents as a person, a man, and an artist.
Facts.
You know, does that conflict with his artist? Because if you know, even like a dude like Nas, allegedly for a while he wouldn't do the Hennessy campaign. He wouldn't do the Hennessy advertisement. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was done in a certain light. So there's certain dudes who separate themselves from being just a rapper, meaning they put actually the morals before the bag. They put principles before the bag. So you gotta separate that. Sometimes a lot of people don't look at that. Everybody just rapper. Some dudes are actually artists, you know, and that's why they don't go further in the industry, because they not hustling hip hop. They actually respect the culture, and they got into it to actually push the culture forward.
Right. I got a question for you though, not to cut you off. Like, do you feel like Cass gonna snitch or not?
Like I never met this man. I can't speak on what he built for or not. Based on what I see, with the way he's a rah. So, you know, if we go off of what he presented to the public, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And plus, he allegedly already did time. There was never no talk about him snitching before. But like they say, things get different when them FEDs get involved. This is not the state pen. This ain't Rikers Island. You're going to the Fed.
Right. The Alphabet Boys. Right.
The Alphabet Boys. It's a different situation.
Right.
You know?
No doubt.
I don't want to take up all the airtime. I'm going to send over them receipts so you can throw that up. I appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you, family. Shouts to King Tony, the whole Connecticut. You heard? Bridgeport. What it is.
Peace.
Yup. Salute. I'm going to send that over.
All right. Salute. Peace. Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
We got it. It's L out of Columbus, Ohio.
What's happening? Yo, L. Yo, L. Your phone sound crispy. What you in the booth? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody phone need to sound like L's. Yeah. What kind of phone you on?
I'm on an LG Silo 6.
Oh,
and
damn.
I'm on the Boost Mobile Network.
Damn. Your joint sound crispy.
Flat out.
Yo, I gotta salute you, fam, because your phone, you sound like you in the booth. You dig? I gotta salute that.
I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that.
No doubt. No doubt, L. Talk to me.
Even having contact with you is, man, this is motivating.
Oh, no
Y'all
doubt.
have no idea.
Hold on, L.
Word up now.
You heard? I'm busting off some shots to you because you called up on a.
What? My son in his bag right now.
Shout out to L calling up on. You said you on an LG?
He said a Boost
I'm on
Mobile.
an LG Silo 6.
And you on a
with
Boost?
The free upgrade. No more than $150. What these
I hear
niggas
you,
doing?
boy.
Go ahead and spend all your money.
That's right.
And you on a Boost Mobile Network, you said?
I'm over the Boost Mobile Network,
it's crazy.
You better get with my man L, because a lot of your phones ain't right and exact.
Say bye-bye, AT&T, T-Mobile.
Because I'm definitely a viewer, long-time viewer, and a lot of your phones be sounding spooky.
Yeah, hold on. I got you, L.
Hit him with it.
Spooky. You heard? So yeah. Spooky. So shouts to my man L. What's happening with you?
As far as Cass, I'm not doing no sneak dissing, and I'm not out here with any competition. But that shit looks spooky.
Spooky. Shouts to L.
I love it. I appreciate y'all.
No doubt,
so
L.
much.
Yo, L, where you calling from again?
I'm out of Columbus, Ohio.
Shouts to Columbus, Ohio, man. My man L got those phones. You might need to be selling them joints, my G. Me and you need to be breaking bread on that because your joints sounding real crispy. A lot of niggas and a lot of females need to get their phones right. Holla at my man L and get your phones right because y'all be having that Fisher Price and it be sounding nasty and spooky. Some shouts to L, man. Yo, L, man, have a great day. You my brother, man. I love the energy. You heard?
I love you guys. Appreciate you
Love.
and Amina.
Yes, sir.
China.
Peace to the earth.
Man, I banged
and
that
China
song.
Black.
Oh, man, I banged it. I love it.
Oh, the all-in joint. All right.
And I'm late. What's messed up is I'm late. I'm an East Coast
late.
nigga all day, and I'm
I
late.
ain't never late. You know why?
apologize to you.
Because we make timeless We make timeless music, so you're never late. You dig? So love is love, my brother. I appreciate you. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Love his energy. Shouts to L. Mute your audio.
Yeah,
Mute your audio. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. I got China Black on deck. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it. Peace.
Reck Lover.
What's going on with you?
Peace, Lord.
That's this my brother right here, right? Debo, right? Staten Island, right?
That's right.
All right, let me bust a shot. This my brother Debo. We're gonna drop a few gems real quick.
Debo in the building.
Debo, what's up, brother?
Chilling, man. Everything good?
What's happening? Talk to me, man. How you feeling about this situation right here, man? I'm gonna pull up the tweet because I don't know if you saw the tweet. He sent out a lot of tweets, but you know, I guess he on the fence with it. But I think he gonna hold it down. I don't know. You dig?
He gonna hold it down.
He said, I always told myself I was never going back to jail. Since I'm innocent, I turned myself in. What would you have done if you was in my shoes?
Comment below.
Comment below.
Well, my whole thing is this, man. You gotta talk to his relatives because I think the closest people to him could give a better breakdown of where his mind state is. Because for him to say that, it's something's really going on. But like I said, that music business is ill because when you sign them contracts, you don't know what oath these rappers is taking with the beast. You know, like some of us would think, you know, some people feel left out because, you know, they let the lifestyle seduce them. So they think to be a rapper is a big deal because the lifestyle is seducing you, but you don't know what you have to do to get them things, you know, because it's just another form of slavery, you know, just like the NBA players, you know, they running up and down. You see they make millions, but you don't know what they got to do to get that. And there's probably some people with a lot of money that switch places with a lot of us right now. Don't be fooled. There's dudes out here right now that you probably getting headaches because you want to be where they at, and they probably behind closed doors like, damn, I wish I was a normal person again, like the regular 9-to-5 people. I'd switch right now, you know, because everybody talk about spooky. It's always been spooky in the industry. That's the most spookiest. That's Castle Grayskull.
Spooky.
You ever watch He-Man? Joining the industry is like going to Castle Grayskull. You know, you want to be down with Skeletor on them, go to the industry. You want to give up your rights, go sign on that contract. Because being independent is the way to go. Hate to tell people,
facts.
But what I learned is it's kryptonite. Work is like kryptonite to a lot of people where it requires you to work. And when you mention work is like kryptonite to a lot of people. I gotta what? I gotta do that? That's why people so quick to sign a life wearing a contract, because the labels will take care of you. But they want something in return when you sign on the dotted line. Yeah, you can get the homes and the cars, but we need you to bend over. We need you to do this. Are you willing to do that? And this is the part where people get the snitching thing mixed up, because look between the lines. What are they really talking about? I'm innocent, because there's a lot of blackmail. If you don't do what they ask, they'll just blackmail you.
Facts.
You know, some dudes is willing to do the time in jail. Like, you know what? I'll just do the time, because if they find out what really goes on, I'm ruined forever. So that's it. Like M, I laugh at M because he was doing what I was recommending a lot of people do. Make fun of yourself. That way you don't have to worry about people talking about you or being blackmailed. You know, if you comfortable in your own skin and you have nothing to hide, you should be good. The industry will work for you because you know what you're there for. Now, if you in there fronting and you signed off knowing you agreed to something, and now we're trying to figure out what's going on, And you got people on the outside like, what's really wrong with this person? It's because, dudes are signing on dotted lines. They not telling you what they signed off on.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't feel sorry for people that sign them contracts, because show us what you signed off on, because we just looking at the lifestyle, and you got us thinking it's all good on the other side of that fence when it really ain't. You better off where you was with the rest of us.
Shouts to Debo, always dropping those gems. Yo, Debo, I appreciate you tapping in always with some jewels. Man, hold it down, my brother, and be safe out there. Shouts to the whole Staten Island. Peace, my brother. Love.
Peace.
We live on MRecktv. We've been live like a little over an hour. China Black in the building. The Earth is in the chat room. The people is dropping a lot of gems. You know me, I open the lines up. I let the people, say what it is. As you can see, that's Casanova tweets. I'm gonna go through all the tweets real quick before I get to some more calls. I'm gonna go through all the tweets real quick. Hold on. Just pay attention to the tweets. I'm gonna flash them on the screen. Pay attention. Yeah, I'm back. I just wanted to show y'all the tweets from Casanova, verified Twitter account. This ain't me putting words in nobody's mouth. This is directly from him. Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it.
Peace is me, Buddha Bless from Brooklyn, calling back again. I wanted to pick up from where was that Debo that was speaking just now?
Yeah, that was Debo.
Yeah, I want to continue with where he left there at.
Okay.
He talked about how the industry always been spooky, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember the dude that cut his eye out? What was his name? Houston?
Oh yeah, it was that singing dude, right? You talking about?
Yeah. Nobody
August
never
Alsina.
came and asked what made him do that.
You're right. I don't know. I don't know what made him do that. You're right.
And another thing he mentioned is three things I noticed in hip hop since I was a kid. You got incarceration, blackmail, and deaf culture. Those three are synonymous with each other. I'm 26 years old, so I was born in '94. I'm a super music head. I love music. So, I keep up with a lot of stuff pertaining to hip hop and rap music in general. So throughout the years, from watching Professor Griffiths, Phil Valentine, and you just pick up on a lot of things as I got older. So it's real interesting. But but am I right about that?
Most definitely. Keep building. I'm just pulling up some pictures. Keep building. I'm pulling up pictures.
So yeah, it's just funny how those three things never go away. Somebody always getting locked up, somebody always going in or coming out, and then when they come out, they get super popping. I didn't know about Kodak until he got out of jail when he did the Lockjaw song with French Montana. He was super skinny. That's the Kodak I know. He kind of looked like that now, but his hair was just longer this time. It was two things I noticed, like how the hell he always look like that when he go to jail. I'm not saying guys don't do that, but it's just strange to me.
Got you. I appreciate you tapping in, fam.
Yeah, it's I just had to call in and get that off my mind because it's a few of us is in tune, so.
Most deaf, my brother. Thanks for tapping in. Good assessment.
All right,
one. Hold on, real quick. Shouts to King Tony. He sent a picture in. It's on the screen, and it says the news break. This will be his last photo before his death. That's Casanova on the screen. Wow. Casanova is all smiles and new photo from behind federal prison walls, I believe. Shouts to King Tony on sending that in. That's crazy. It says this will be his last photo before his death. The news break. That's the media source. And shouts to King Tony. He sent that in. Wow. Crazy. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
All right. This is Neech BK.
What's up, Neech?
Hi. How are you? I'm from California, and I came on here really M.Reck for Miss China Black. I like that you guys have this balance here. And from a woman's point of view, she makes it a lot easier for us. I'm calling about the Casanova thing because I saw him when he turned himself in. You know how they had like him on IG and everything, and he was leaving a message to everybody. Mm-hmm. You can see the look in his face. Mm-hmm. You can even see that he aged. He looks like he aged 10 years his time.
Wow.
He was scared.
Yeah.
And as a woman, she's videotaping him. But it's like, that's what I'm saying from a woman's standpoint. We see the man. We see who was here and doing this, that, and the third. And if nothing else, she your front and back, vice versa. So she knows what's real and what's not. And it's hard to sit and watch something like this. He may really be innocent based on the fact that this might have happened X, Y, Z ago, or he knows what happened, but he wasn't physically there. It's something along those lines, but he was scared.
Yeah.
And he was hustling the money. They were trying to, he was trying to get rid of his house. He only came up with half of what they asked for the bail for him to even get out. And I'm like, but you got this whole, record company behind you. You mean to tell me they didn't drop nothing? Mm. If I know you an artist and you're going to make my money back tenfold, that you would have dropped it. It wasn't like 6ix9ine had no bill. This one has one.
Mm-hmm.
So he showed you already he was broke.
Mm.
And it was weird because I'm like, this is strange. With everything that was going on, I said, no. He was spooked. He went on Vlad. He boasted about when he go to jail, they give phones and da-da-da. He was just, pumping his persona. But the reality showed different. And then when he was on TikTok and got in trouble, they threw him out. Look at all the people in jail. That's on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Somebody snitched on him. Somebody close.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I said that. That's crazy.
So I appreciate you tapping in. Thanks for your assessment.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye. No, she made a valid point.
Definitely.
Thanks for your assessment.
Mute your audio, please. I'm gonna say this one more time. Anytime you call up the show, make sure you just mute your audio. If you're on the phone line and your line is ringing, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna answer the phone, but you gotta have it muted so the audio don't bleed into the show. Please mute it, because you can always listen back. Peace. You now tune in to MRecktv. China Black on deck. Mute your audio. Hello? Peace. You're now tuned in to MRecktv, China Black on deck. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it. Peace. Peace.
Peace. This your brother Troy X from Phoenix, beloved.
What's going on, fam? Take me off speaker because you sound far away. You sound a little muffled.
Okay. I'm clear now, beloved.
There you go. Sound much better, family.
Okay. Well, I read the topic at hand. It's just, I don't know, brother. I think that the brother, I don't know, he might flip. Then again, you never know. Because just from the post, that's like a brother crying out. He crying out for help. So he trying to see how the people will take it. So if I flip, you know what I'm saying, how they gonna take it? But that's the thing nowadays. These cats can snitch on one another and they still gonna be welcome to the public and to the hood. You know what I mean? So another thing these brothers fail to realize is y'all doing all this street politics stuff in the industry when you got the limelight on you. That's a one-way trip to jail. Yeah, like you doing street stuff and you a public figure. You crazy. You was insane. But these, I don't know, bro. That's my piece, bro. I don't know what he gonna do. I hope he don't, because he speak a lot of solid stuff in his rap and his music. So he need to just stand up and lay on down. You know, you knew what you was getting into when you was dealing with what you was dealing with outside of the industry. So go ahead and take that lump and lay on down.
I appreciate you tapping in, fam. Thanks for your assessment.
Yes, sir, beloved.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. The earth just pointed something out in the picture. Wow.
On his forehead?
Oh. No, I see what it says. It looked like it says own it, but it says, I think that's Motown in the back of his head. I think that's a MOTOWN. That might be Motown news outlet. Peace.
Mute your phone.
What's going on? Turn that music down if you can, fam.
Oh yeah, no, I was near my kids. My fault.
It's all good.
Can you hear me now? You hear me clear?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. I can hear you. You sound like you on speaker though.
Oh yeah. Because my headset, hold on.
Oh damn, I don't know what happened to your phone, fam. Peace. You now tuned in with MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. China Black on deck. Keep it clean, keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo.
What's good?
What's good? Yo, Script out in Long Island, but I'm in Florida right now.
Okay. How the weather?
Oh man, it's beautiful.
Nice.
I can't complain. So the casting. Let me get to the casting real quick, because I did Fed time. So I just want to say two things. Nothing's been revealed yet. They got depositions they got to go through. There's no 5K1 letter. There's no 135, so we don't know if he's folding yet. The main thing is the bail got revoked from what I heard. So if that happened, then that means it's conspiracy. So that means everybody's involved. So you can't escape that. Once it's conspiracy, you can't escape it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think he's going to fold. He already did joints.
Yeah, I think he gonna hold it down, but just never know. Look like he straddling that fence though with these tweets.
I mean, the tweets are coming from his people, but they ain't coming directly from him, right?
Nah, they coming directly from him.
Oh, then that's spooky.
Yeah, my son want to come home. He's scared. He want to come home.
He want to see his kids, man.
Yeah. But, you know, this is going to show whether or not if he's going to tell. But I doubt it. Let's hope.
I mean, 99% of the time, the feds win. I think it was just to get his bread because of that whole lawsuit with Rock Nation and everybody, the civil lawsuit. You know, that's the government going for that. So I think anybody connected to Jay, anybody connected to Rock, and you know, the whole thing, once it's a conspiracy charge, that's it. It's like a mob. Everybody going down. Don't matter who it is. Everybody's going down.
Facts.
Damn.
You know? So, I mean, that's it, man. But I'm always tuned in. Y'all keep rocking. This is definitely dope. Spooky hours is crazy. It's spooky, bro.
You already know. Thank you, my G.
Again. Wait, say spooky again.
You already know. Peace, y'all.
All right, peace.
Right,
shout out to the homie. Peace. Peace. Peace.
Hey, what up, Rack?
What's happening with you, family?
Hey, this Cree from CT from Connecticut.
What's happening with you, fam?
All right, check this out, right? You can hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I'm a civilian, right? I'm a civilian.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I'm riding, if my boy kills somebody and they bag me for it, I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give my boy time to tell, like, nah, he ain't do it. I did it. But if he don't do that, he ain't my friend. So why I'm gonna eat a murder that I didn't do? So if he ain't do it, I would say I ain't do this. I'm telling you, if they not confessing to whatever he getting charged for.
Got you. I brought up that topic maybe a few weeks ago, and I said that same exact thing. There's a lot of dudes sitting in jail because they got pulled over and they mans might have had the thing in the car, but they got locked up for it because that was their car and they didn't want to snitch on their mans. So now that gun might have bodies on it or whatever it is, and he might be facing, just say, 5 to 10. Now,
exactly. I'm not eating nobody charge, man. I got kids out here. I got a job. I'm not losing my life over somebody else. Now, if we did something together and I got caught by myself, I'm eating that. I ain't telling on nobody, and I'm a civilian.
So let me ask you, if you would tell if. So what you're saying is you'll tell if, you know, your mans or whoever don't come out and say, nah, that's mine.
I'm gonna give him time. I'm gonna give him some time.
Okay, so the time goes by and he doesn't do it. What you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm telling.
He's a rat. He's a rat.
I'm not taking nobody charge.
Yeah, see, you said a key element. You said you a civilian, meaning that you're not indulging in no street activity. So that right there, you know, excludes you. You dig what I'm saying? Because now your man knows you're a civilian and he got that thing on him and the cops pull you over. He's supposed to be like, yo, look, first and foremost, yo, son, I don't think I'm supposed to get in your whip because I got this thing on me. And if the cops pull us over, I don't want us going down and you taking the rap for this. So you know what? I'm a jump in the Lyft. I'm a jump in the Uber.
Yeah, but certain situations don't happen like that. Too many situations happen where you know the lifestyle your boy is in, right? You around them or whatever. Then y'all in the car, y'all get pulled over. I mean, things like that happen. So when it do happen and you in that situation, you can't say, oh yeah, nah, you gotta go off of what's going on. So if that do happen, what you gonna do? You gonna tell?
Listen.
If he don't confess to it, yeah, I'm telling.
Listen.
Let
me tell you something.
I'm taking his time for it. If he's my man, like he say I am, he gonna eat that. He gonna be like, nah, he ain't. This is mine.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. These street rules are all twisted. You ain't gonna put me in jail, like I'm doing my thing. And at the same time, I'm gonna give you, like, this happened to me too. I ain't gonna go into the situation. I asked the dude, I said, yo, look, son, is this, I don't want to say that what the situation is. I said, is this thing hot? Nah, Reck, it's good money. You sure? Nah. I got pulled over, right? I get jammed up. Nigga ain't say, nah, yo, you know what?
It's all
That's me. That he had nothing to do with that. He let me eat that.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
You know what I'm saying? And that was somebody from my family. That was my brother.
That happened to my brother.
Yeah,
and
wow.
my two brothers, and they both did the time together. Like, you get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, if a nigga know, if you know that a dude is foul, you don't rock with him like that, I'm still not gonna snitch. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do that time, and I'm gonna get him inside. You know what I'm saying? Get him inside. You don't, come on.
Yeah,
man.
but why
Snitch
go
is a snitch.
through all that? Now you get him inside, and now you get in trouble. Now you get in trouble for that.
How you know you gonna get in
Something
trouble?
you had nothing
How you
to
know?
do with.
But if you move right, you're not gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
So let me ask you.
I don't
If me
know
and you
about
in the
that.
car,
I mean,
hold on.
I'm just.
I got a question
got a
for
lot to
M.Reck.
lose.
I
I don't got more to lose than Cass. Because Cass got way more than me to lose. But I got too much to lose out here. I'm not
got
doing
too
no
much to
time, and I
lose.
can't see my kids and none of that.
Listen,
for something that I didn't do.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: I got too much to lose. I'm right with you, so I don't even move with nobody. I'm not even trying to put myself in that situation. If I'm in a V and nigga trying to get in my V, I know he hot. I'll be like, yo, son, here goes some money for Uber, a Lyft. Here go cash. What's your cash at?
What if he tell you? What if he
listen,
don't,
listen, hear me out. Hear me out.
What if he don't tell
hear me
you
out.
dirty? Like,
Hear me out. Listen, I don't want it. I don't want nothing illegal around me. I'm letting you know. Listen, I'm a civilian, but I'm not snitching on nobody. But at the same time, I'm not gonna put myself in a position. I ain't gonna let nobody else put me in a position.
Right.
I'm out
I
here
respect that.
getting my legal money. Y'all niggas can have that weak ass street life. That shit is like niggas said, that shit is a myth.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Because niggas will leave you in there and for they charge.
You just gotta stop hanging out
You know
with people that you know that's not real right. That's it.
None of these niggas ain't real right.
I know, but
nobody.
sometimes you got family. I got family that's in the street, so I can't just like, I can't chill with my family.
Either. I don't fuck with them either. I stay away.
Listen, let me tell you something. Listen, you know, it be that inner voice that tells you everything that you need to do. Once you go against that, your gut feeling, that's when it all goes wrong. That inner voice will say to you, nah, son, don't let them in the car with that. You go against that. What happens? What happens?
You know,
y'all get jammed up.
Yeah.
Then what?
I mean, to each his own. Everybody is who they are. It is what it is.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
People want to live by what they
it's spooky in them jail cells. Everybody can front.
It ain't even just spooky in the jail cells. It's spooky out here in the streets. You don't know who you really fucking with until you fuck with them until something happens.
Listen.
So it's like, it's spooky everywhere.
Listen, let me tell you something. It's spooky in them jail cells. Don't let. I'm talking to the youth, and I'm talking to niggas who might have forgot how spooky it is in them jails. Don't let these niggas trick you off the streets with this bullshit street code. Because them niggas will leave you in there and says, yo, son is a real nigga. And at the same time, trying to smash your baby moms. And at the same time, ain't sending you no commissary. Don't listen to these niggas. I'm telling you.
I've seen that.
Cass is telling you that right now.
Brother.
Cass, hold on. Let me go to Cass tweets right now. Cass telling you that he in there. So nobody can't tell me nothing.
His baby mom's
Look,
gonna
be
hold him
careful.
down, though.
Be careful. Look, be careful who life you change. They might not remain the same when you need them the most. He's telling you that right now.
All right, so why you getting mad hype for, my nigga?
Nah, but I'm letting
All
niggas.
right. But what I'm saying is, if we did a crime together,
that's different.
I'm taking the charge. That's snitching to me. Saying I ain't do this, I'm not gonna say, oh, he did it. I'm gonna give you time, brother. And if you don't confess to that, you don't love me. So I don't love you either. And I'm telling.
Listen. I don't know about that situation because once you say we did a crime together, you already made that decision that you're not a civilian
Yeah,
no
that's
more.
what I'm saying. I'm gonna eat the charge. I'm eating it. I'm not telling on nobody because I knew the consequences of my actions.
Exactly. But let me.
But I'm not taking no. I'm not doing a year for something I ain't do.
A year, brother? That's like 8 months.
I'm not doing a year
nah,
for something because I don't do nothing illegal. So why should I have to lose my job, miss out on my kids for something I had nothing to do with? I don't do street stuff.
Listen,
and I
my brother,
that you on the sidewalk. Cool.
my brother, what's your name?
My name Creep.
Creep. I respect that you said from the rip that you're a civilian. And that's the
All my
thing.
friends know this, though. All my people, they know this. They know this already. They know. I tell them this all the time. If y'all do something, y'all better confess to this, because I'm not doing no time for y'all. I love y'all, but I ain't doing no time.
Yo, listen.
I respect it though.
Everybody has to respect that. And that's the thing. Everybody's not willing to do 20 to 30, 40 years.
Wait, hold up. He said a year though. We understand 20, 30 years different, but still. But he said a year. He's not doing a year for nobody. He don't care. If
No, I get that. I'm just talking in general.
That's
I'm not
8 months.
No, he already made it be clear what he said. I ain't even gotta, clarify. He already made it be clear.
8 months.
All I'm saying is,
just say, because I thought about it. Like, if I do a year for something I ain't do, but if my man's already a felon, he might have to do 10 to 20 to say that.
And you'll do a year for him?
But now I gotta have a felony on my record for something I ain't do, and now when I'm trying to move out here, they're like, nah, you got a felony. I might do the year. I might do the year for one of my close people if they're gonna get like 10 or 20. I might do that year, but that's about it.
Oh, somebody asked, have I ever done time? No, I've never done time. I could have done time, but I move smart. I'm not stupid. But if I had to do time for something that I had to do, yeah, I'll do it. I just have to do it. It ain't no way around it, right? You got to do the time, right? You do the crime, you do the time.
All
right. Listen.
Well, yo, I'm gonna have to leave y'all like that.
Yeah.
This is my first time calling, and I'm happy that I was able to get through. It's a pleasure talking to you, M.Reck.
It's a pleasure talking to you, fam.
Black, it's a pleasure.
All right, my
It's
brother.
a pleasure too. Stay on the sidewalk.
All right. God bless. God bless.
God bless. Listen, let me tell you something, because it's kids. I got a lot of kids watching this.
Oh man.
And look, I tell my kids, listen, now the streets is the streets. I'm gonna tell them, ain't no honor amongst thieves. They try to tell you, oh, your honor and all that. How is it an honor code, right? The same niggas, right, that you'll do a robbery with, just say like you'll get away and you don't get caught by the cops. Niggas will try to line you for your half of the money.
Yeah, it's nasty out here.
So I'm gonna tell y'all niggas, and then right now, 2021, the streets is dead. Like, it's too many cameras. There's cameras on every block. So what street activities are you actually doing and you're gonna get away with? Everything's recorded. So when niggas be trying to uphold this so-called this G code or this honor code in 2021, first of all, that shit was always bullshit. And then two, it's 2021. That shit is outdated, nigga. They living off a code that was before all these surveillance cameras and all these camera phones. So how can you live off a code when everything is being recorded? So y'all niggas do anything, y'all niggas is recorded in the act. So on that note, I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm just talking to these kids and anybody who might be, thinking about getting back in the streets. Just know that shit is over. So if you think, oh, nah, they ain't gonna catch me, be prepared to do the time.
Facts.
And hold it down, cause it's over, fam. It's over. How my man Adrian Broner said, take the L out of take the L out of lover, cause it's over, brother. Take the L out of lover, cause it's over, brother.
Listen, you got choices in this world.
Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Let's get it.
It's Maybach Mel calling from 617 Boston.
Maybach Mel.
My G.
Salute, my G. What's
salute
happening?
to the Queen.
Peace,
salute to the Queen. Let me say something, please.
No, go ahead, my brother.
Everything y'all saying, y'all are right, and I'm glad you elaborating on a lot of things. First and foremost, let's be real, right? Let's be honest. I'm over 40. I'm 44. Let's just put it out there. You cannot be part of no street organization in these times. That's one, right?
Hold on, Mel.
All of that
Hold on, Mel.
Huh?
Hold on, my bad. Hold on, Mel. I gotta bust a shot for that because they didn't hear you, so I'm gonna. Go ahead. Continue on.
All right. All of that honorable, respect, integrity, morals. Come on. It don't matter what city, what state you in. That's out the window. Okay. When I was growing up, if I had drama with you, it was between you and I. I didn't bring it to your mom's doorstep, your granny's house, your cousin's crib, all of that. Let's be honest. Everybody want to be gang until these charges start smacking people in the face, right? Let's be honest. Somebody, I believe, said it already, or it was on a live yesterday where they was elaborating on this subject, right? This man got a good blessing. What he should have did is bless his family and his real day ones that's around him that actually care about his well-being. Not everybody cares about well-being. And you just mentioned it. If I'm asking you for a ride and I know I got something hot on me, I'm not even putting you in that situation because I know you got too much to lose. Like you said, that has to do with respect. There's no more of that. There is no more of that. So listen, I've been in the prison system all in the 90s in the state of Massachusetts, right? All right. Now, there was a dude that I was locked up with who was a leader of a gang, an infamous gang in Boston that go way back, right? And some dudes part of the crew went and commit a crime. You know who got smacked and charged for that? He did. He had he got indicted and 22 charges put on him when me and him had plans to connect. I got out the prison system in 98. I got out. From 93, I was in and out. From 93 all the way down to 98, 99, I was in and out. Listen, like you just said, you can have 100 people with you, whether you real left, whether you real right, whether you a Zoe, whether you a Latin King, whether you this and that. When you get them charges, them 100 dudes that were standing behind you in the streets, they nowhere to be found. Who's the only support system that you got when you locked up? Is if your moms are still alive, is if your pops are still alive, and your real intimate family. That's about it. We need to stop talking about this gang and all this other stuff. There's no such thing no more. There's no loyalty. There's nothing. And like you said, the minute you go in, somebody splatting your girl. They splatting your wife. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know, but salute to y'all. I don't want to hold up the line.
Great point,
keep
my
doing
brother.
What you're doing, M.Reck, you already know. You
Salute.
already know, my G.
All right, my G.
Salute.
Maybach Mel, salute. Great point. All I'm saying is we got these babies out here.
Wait, I see people in the comments talking about I'm acting like I'm wild gangster. That's not even the point. I have so many people in the system for doing things that they had to do and they had no choice to do. So nobody's acting like they're gangster. All I'm saying is if I had a situation, I had to put the work in and I got caught, I have to do the time, period. Even if I don't want to do it. But I'm not going to go out there and snitch on nobody. That ain't real right. So everybody can suck my fucking dick, whoever feel away.
Listen, y'all might get it misconstrued. She's not condoning none of that, but she's saying if she's involved, she gonna hold it down.
Out of here.
Simple. So, but comments is the comments. Like I told you.
I don't care about that shit, but I'm just saying.
Let me take another caller. Let's get it. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
Yo, what it is? M.Reck, China Black. What it is?
Salute, family. Take me on speaker. You sound a little muffled, my brother.
Yeah, I was on speaker and whatnot. But yeah, man, I don't think Casanova gonna tell. But you know what it is? With certain people in these industry things, they go about shit all wrong. Like, it's not wrong. It's not wrong to choose a different fan base. Like, people come in the industry wanting to grab the wrong fan base, wanting to look good for certain people that don't give a fuck about them.
Be easy on the cursing,
It's
fam.
not bad to get an urban fan base or to get, you know, like the streets ain't what it sum up to be, like, and it takes for people to go through shit to figure it out in the long run, like.
Got you.
And then you looking good for people that don't give a fuck about you.
Yo, be easy on the cursing, fam.
So it's like, you know, huh?
I said be easy on the cursing. They be killing my monetization.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like, I mean, you got to go about shit differently sometimes, you know, like, you got to go about shit differently, you know?
No doubt,
But
fam.
I don't think he's going to tell. I don't think he's going to tell, though.
Got you. I appreciate you tapping in, my brother. All right?
All right, copy.
All right. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Keep it clean. Keep it short. Let's get it.
What up, Reck?
What's happening with you?
Everything's smooth, man. I say this. I'm from Georgia. I'm Rico from Georgia, man, and I've been listening. And I appreciate what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I think Cass is dealing with illusions right now, man. And what I mean by that is that the lifestyle that he had is different this time around. Like when you went to jail before, you did your thing, you got out. Your bag is different. Jewels is different. Cars was different. It's the lifestyle itself is different. So this time around, he's sitting down and he's thinking. And he's like, oh my God, this street life is an illusion, man. So I'm looking at him and I'm like, yo, I pray for that brother, man. I pray for him to the extent that that voice that he needs to listen to on the inside of him, that a lot of people, we don't listen to. And what we do, we bump our heads because we don't listen to that voice on the inside. And we all are familiar with it because we know we said it. There's something that's telling me, don't do this. But I end up doing it anyway. So it's that voice that he needs to listen to. I don't know if he's going to tell, but I say he's in a different situation because if he had kids when he was younger and you went through the system, you couldn't see that baby girl like you wanted to see him. Some letters, maybe you can visit, but you can't really vibe with that child. So if he's now out and he's able to have this lifestyle, you're able to pick that girl up. You're able to take her to the play. You're able to go out. You're able to eat with them, your family. You're able to do a lot of things. And that influence of that lifestyle you were living, if you were taking care of people, it's a whole different vibe. So he's sitting down and he's like, this street life is an illusion, man. It's a myth. So I say, yeah, the brother's going to tell it. And he's going to tell it and he's going to feel good about it because he understands that the street thing is just an illusion. So I say to him, brother, do what's right for you. Whatever that is, do what's right for you. Because what's right for him may not necessarily be right for China Black. Might not necessarily be right for the next person. But Cass, do what's right for you, brother. And at the end of the day, he'll be okay with what he did that was right for him.
Exactly. That's what I said. It's all on the person. It depends on the person. You want to snitch? Be a snitch. So what?
Well put,
Everybody
my brother.
doing it, right?
Well.
Exactly.
Well put, my brother.
Keep doing what you're doing, Brad.
No doubt. Like,
keep doing what you're doing, man.
No doubt. I appreciate that, my fam. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name, where you calling from. Let's get it. Keep it clean.
What's going on, Reck?
Chilling, my brother.
It's AC from Baltimore. I just want to call and say a couple things. I'm here at work. I don't want to take too much of your time. But one thing I do want to say, Cass might be the only dude that Mike can snitch and come home and be respected. And the reason I say that is he's really the only one giving us both sides of the streets. He's giving you the yeah, I'm outside, and he's giving you the these niggas don't love you side. So I mean, can he really come back and be the same person he was? Nah, but he might come back on might be a prison reform or a activist type Casanova now. You can't really put him in the same bracket as he was before. So I mean, it might be a new leaf for him. You know, I'm just throwing some thoughts out there.
That's all you want to say?
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. I don't want to take too much of y'all time. Y'all got a couple callers calling in. So yeah, I appreciate y'all taking the time out.
No doubt, my brother. Thanks for tapping in. Peace.
Hey, what's up, man? I had a little comment right quick.
What's happening?
You ready to go?
Yeah, go ahead. Bill.
All right, so my comment is really for the young lady on the panel. So basically, what I'm trying to say is she's not really in a position to say what
you
she
would
won't
say
do
that. Are you
or
in a
would
position
do.
to say
You know what I'm saying?
something? Have you been to jail?
Yep.
Okay, where did you go to jail?
You know
How
what I'm
many
saying?
years did you serve?
Say that again. What?
I said, how many years did you go to prison for, and what prison did you go to?
That's not the point. The point
Okay,
is,
so you
I've
have
been
never been to
incarcerated
prison, because
before. You know what
anybody
I'm
that's been to
saying?
prison can answer that question.
And I did. Hold on one second. I called to make a comment, right? And I'm calling the perspective. So basically, I did less than a year in jail. You know what I'm saying? So I've never been to prison. But a person who never been incarcerated before can't really be saying what they would do or won't do and be tripping on people who's making a decision on their lives. You know what I'm saying? When they have a lot to account for and a lot to consider. I feel like you like putting the battery on people's back. Talking about them, I would do this. You can't even do 8 months, dog. You can't do 8 months.
But listen to what Son just said. Son said he won't do no time for his family, nobody. And then he turned around and said, yeah, I'll do the year. So, like, that was my whole point. Prove it. It doesn't matter what I say. Okay, it's true. So what are you saying?
Hold on. What I'm saying is...
Now, fam, hold on, fam. Let me interject.
What I'm saying is he has...
Hold on, let me interject.
What I'm saying is he has the option to modify what he would do
and
or won't do.
Nobody's saying that, bro. But I'm saying you coming on here talking about you telling everybody you a rat. Keep that to yourself. So what? He's on the sidewalk. I'm not saying I'm in the street, but I do know mad niggas in the street, mad niggas who did time, niggas I know that didn't die. Okay. A lot of people.
I know the same amount of people too.
All right, but you're talking about I can't speak on something. Neither could you if you didn't really do no time. Who didn't go to the prison? Who didn't go to Rikers Island? Like, come on. So don't come on here talking about I can't speak on nothing.
All right, look.
Have a good day.
Look.
What do you consider time?
Anything over what? A month. Anything over a month.
Anything over a month.
In prison.
Okay, so I did that.
Okay, but you just
and
said
I
you
had
did
to
about
eat
a month.
That for, I was in a position where, you know what I'm saying, I could have rolled over on people, but I didn't.
Okay, so what you got locked up for? Let me ask you that.
What
you got locked up for a month for? I want to know. Drug charge? What, weed? You got caught with crack?
All that stuff doesn't matter, B. All I'm saying is, what are you locked up for?
You sound like you used to be a fiend and you got caught with drugs and you did a program.
What?
All right, fam.
Look. Check this out, though.
Look. Hold on, because we not.
Go ahead, Rick.
It ain't gonna be no arguments. I don't do debates, and I ain't gonna have nobody argue with my lady. Now you can make your point. You know what I'm saying? Make your point. Exclude her. Exclude her. Exclude her. Just make your point.
So Rick, I didn't come. So Rick, I didn't come here. I didn't call here to argue with nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking on me.
I'm just making a statement that you know there's a segment of the population out here, right? That's like armchair quarterbacks talking about what they would do and wouldn't do, and you want to talk to the youth, right?
Definitely.
So the real thing is to the kids, you know what I mean? A lot of the points that you're saying is like move with the people that's like-minded with you.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I said.
And do your thing. You know what I mean? And if you're doing your thing with the street, you got to be solid. If you're not part of that life, stay out of the life. But at the same time, we can't be out here putting the battery on people's back. Oh, man, you can't even do 8 months. You can't do 6 months. This and that, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? When they never even did that, they never did that time. They could barely do quarantine. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And they out here telling people what they would say and won't say.
Oh boy.
I ain't called here to argue. I'm
Mr.
just
Program.
saying, look, at the same time, she can't be emotional about it.
I'm not being emotional, Mr. Drug Program. I'm just saying. I'm not being emotional. I'm just saying. I made my point. What's the problem?
So why are you telling people to
all right, I'm gonna shut it down.
You
All
mad?
right.
Now you suck my dick now.
All right,
Okay,
chill,
Mr.
chill.
Drug Program.
Come on, dog.
Go handle that.
Chill. That's not how this thing go over here.
Someone's in a drug
hold on.
program for a month. You wasn't rolling on nobody.
Chill. That's not how we doing over here. Nobody's gonna disrespect nobody.
Get him out of here.
You know what I mean? My man, you made your point. All right.
Yeah.
Hold it down, my brother.
Program.
All
right, you got it,
peace.
bro. Suck my dick.
Nah, I don't like that lingo.
Yo.
Peace. What's
Yo,
happening?
M.Reck, what's good? Trainer Black, salute. This Bullet's Gotti, man. What's good with you,
What's going
M.Reck?
on?
How you living, bro?
I'm good, brother. Salute.
Yeah, salute. Yeah, this Casanova case, right? I'm gonna keep it real, and I'm gonna be real discreet with it, because I know a lot of details about the case, but I ain't gonna get into all of it, the politics. But I will say this though, Shorty, you know, his baby mom's homegirl is the reason why he jammed up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She was around this nigga since 2016. It's a video. I got the video. You understand what I'm saying? It was sent to me through a low-key source. Everybody on the internet was running around putting the video up on their channel. But I had the video.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what I'm going to say is if you have somebody around you from 2016 and she basically is cooperating with the feds, and she telling on everybody on video, and then you get jammed up and you wonder why you get jammed up. You understand what I'm saying? It's already a kite out there that say Casanova gonna tell. You understand what I'm saying? Nuke already said it. A lot of real dudes are saying that this dude gonna tell. He gonna tell. So even though dudes gonna think he not gonna tell because he's so much a stand-up dude in his music, listen, the man gonna tell. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of shit that y'all gonna see in the coming months that y'all gonna be surprised. There's gonna be a lot of shit. Y'all think y'all seeing 2 murders and all that shootings and drug trafficking. Listen, it's gonna be more than what y'all think. You understand what I'm saying? Dude ain't innocent. What dude did, he fucked his own self up. Cause a real nigga don't go in the streets and want to do rapping and then you want to do street activities. You can't do that. You can't be at gang meetings, piecing the homies up, and then next thing you know, you want to be signed to a record deal with Jay-Z. The dude fucked his own bag up. The dude low-key already told niggas he was about to tell. He went on his man's podcast and said, yo, I should have been told on niggas. So don't be surprised this nigga gonna snitch. Because he already told people subliminally he gonna snitch. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody coming off as a hater perspective. It's a real nigga perspective because the homie sent it to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. What's gonna happen? A lot of dudes, I hope dudes don't have the same energy like they got for 6ix9ine. Talk about 6ix9ine told fuck 6ix9ine. I hope y'all had the same energy for Cash. Because like I said, man, you can't be a rapper and a street nigga. It don't work. A lot of these dudes be thinking that they could be street niggas and rappers and think it's gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yo,
you either a rapper or you a street dude.
Facts. Now, Bullet Gotti, let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
It's 2021. Do street niggas really exist in 2021? Like the street niggas we know from the 90s. It's a whole different perspective. Is you know, because they didn't have all the surveillance cameras and all the new laws and everything else. So is that street life still the same in 2021?
It's loyalty.
Yo,
you got it,
hello?
you don't. I think he hung up. My mistake.
Nah,
It's either you got loyalty or you don't have loyalty. I have loyalty, you feel me? But all the gangsters, they either dead or in jail.
Peace.
Hello?
Peace. You now tuned in to M.Reck.
Peace, right?
What's going on?
What's good, family? What's good, man?
You sound like you're far away. You sound like you're far away, fam. You gotta take me on speaker.
Okay, pardon me. Yeah, I'm in the van. I had you on my Bluetooth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, there you go. Much better.
Oh, okay. Let me get my breath. Black China, don't bark on me, sis.
China Black. That's China Black.
Just don't come for me.
China Black. That's China Black. Yeah.
We good. Now, listen, man. I'm from New York. I'm from the BX. I'm from the Bronx. I did time.
Okay.
Let me just keep it a buck, right? Let me keep it a buck. Casanova is sick because he know he fucked up. Period.
Yeah, be easy on the
you
curses.
Know what I'm saying?
Be easy on the curses.
Oh,
Black man.
pardon me.
My
fault, fam. I mean, I'm going to keep it a buck. He's sick right now, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because he already done been down. He already done been through the wars. He done been through the trials and tribulations. He came back out and got another shot.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get one shot. It's hard to get one
you was
shot.
close to the biggest dude in the game. We seen you with the tight suits on at the brunch and all that. It don't get no bigger than that. And you fucked that up. I mean, pardon me, you messed that up because of your street allegiance. Sometimes we don't know how to differentiate and let go, man.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
You
It's
dropped the gem right
sabotage,
there.
man.
You dropped the gem right there. And
My
that's
name's
what
Stack Billion. My name is Stack Billion. I do this music thing. I'm inspiring artists. I want to get on. You know what I'm saying? We all want to get on. We all want to pop.
Yeah, you need to lock in with MRecktv and get one of those campaigns. You digging what I'm saying? That'll change your life. You heard?
Fam, I see you. Listen, y'all sound like how New York used to sound.
Oh, salute.
Everybody don't want to
Thank
give
you.
it up like that, but I know music. You know what I'm saying? I know
Thank you.
music when I hear it. Y'all sound like how New York used to sound.
Salute.
But for some reason, if you ain't got tight jeans on and a throat tattoo, you ain't gonna get no rhythm. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, nah, I agree with you, and that's the point I'm making. And matter of fact, I'm glad I got you on the phone because I asked a question to somebody else. I think it was Bullis Gotti. Salute to him. He got a YouTube and all that. Y'all subscribe.
Nah, I don't rock with them lanes. Man. Them dudes be look,
check
good.
it. I'm gonna say this to you. Now, let's just say the street life that we know from the 80s and the 90s, you know, whether it's before our time or during our time, do that street life still exist because it was different laws and it wasn't no surveillance cameras and all that like it is now. So like, how can that same street life and them same rules still apply to 2021? And then the internet, we didn't have no internet. So like a lot of people, right? They don't know how to have logic, and they don't know how to have logical conversations. And this is what this is. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with logic. So when niggas be coming with that ignorant street mentality, and you don't really got answers to what I'm saying, then we can't build. I'm all about building because I ain't never snitch on nobody, never gonna snitch on nobody. But at the same time, you ain't gonna be preaching to these kids about this street life that ain't right and exact, and it's 2021. So I need to know, can them same rules apply from the 90s to 2021 with the internet and all the cameras and all the surveillance that's going on?
To be totally honest with you, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? No. The same rules don't apply because it's a different time and it's a different generation. However, those certain codes that was embedded in you, you don't lose that. You just got to move accordingly now. You dig what I'm saying? You don't lose your codes. You don't lose the core of who you are. If you ain't never come up ratting, you ain't gonna be no rat. If it's not in you, it's not in you. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like, let's just keep it real.
Agreed.
If that's not who you are, that's not who you are. But what it is, right? You got rappers glorifying street life that don't live the street life.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? And you got the kids that's sucking it up like a sponge, like, oh, that's lit. That's whoop-dee. You see what's going on, whoop-dee. And like, fam, the people that's saying that stuff don't live that. Half of these rappers live in Jersey behind gated mansions. If you feel what I'm saying? Half of these hardcore rappers live, or supposedly the rhymes, the stuff that they spitting, they don't live that life. But we suck it up as a street, and we think, oh, it's the hood mentality. This is what we got to do. Them dudes is trying to get to the bag.
Them dudes got lawyers in the right places. They got their wife. They not even running around taking anything down. They booed up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different element. Yeah, I came up in the 80s. I came up in the 90s. We grinded. If you know what I'm saying,
Likewise.
if you fell, you had to sit behind a wall. Whether your peoples was there for you or not, you knew what you
had
was
to
getting
eat that.
into.
You had to eat
and
that.
You stood tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stood tall, no matter what. Whether they held you down or not. When I did 6.5, none of my homies sent me nothing.
Damn.
My grandma sent me packages and all that. I'm keeping it a buck. But I never asked them neither because I knew what it was. When I was up, I wasn't crying in. You know what I'm saying? If I scored a nice little lick, I wasn't crying in. You know what I'm saying? So if I got knocked, I had to sit down for a minute. I did what I had to do when I came home. But see, that's the whole point though with Casanova, and I respect Cash. You know what I mean? I'm not here trying to bash that man. I respect family. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm so happy that he got his shot because it let it be known that it's possible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's possible. Word through the you know what I'm saying, through Bleak and all that. Like he got in the camp. Oh, word, that's what's up. But then when you start seeing like, damn, fam really living the shit that he's talking about. I mean, pardon me, you know what I mean? He's living that. He's in,
Most
you know what I'm
definitely.
saying? He's connected.
But see,
people that
but understand this though, right? And this the point that I'm making. Us as elders, right? Like when we was younger, we didn't give a F. You dig what I'm saying? We was on that time. Like, yo, you know what? It is what it is. Yo, if I get jammed up, I'm gonna eat that 15. Yo, nigga shot at my man. I had to lay him down. Whatever, right? Niggas is on that mentality. But now that we older, right? And we see that the game done changed. It's like you can't even play the same game because it's like the feds see everything. You know what I mean? They see everything. So I'm trying to ask dudes from a sensible logic mind, why would you play the same game if you know it's they got cheat codes now? They can see you from a satellite.
Because it's lucrative, right?
Lucrative.
It's lucrative. You get
To who,
money
though?
off of that.
To who,
Most
though?
labels.
To who?
Yeah.
To who? The jails? I think
to
it's
the
more.
Artists. To the artists.
No, I'm not talking about the
lucrative to
rappers.
the
I'm not even talking about the rappers because I look at the
Oh, you
rappers.
talking about the young brothers? You talking about the young brothers?
Young brothers in the street, right? I'm talking about the rappers that's poisoning, you know, these kids thinking that it's cool to live that life, knowing that
because that's what the label paid them, right? How many J. Cole's in the game? How many
they don't want to see that.
Made?
They don't want to see that. They
How
don't
many
want to see positive.
yeah,
rap.
how many they're not gonna sign.
They don't
a
even
whole
want to
bunch
see
of
regular rap. They want to see crazy shit.
They're not gonna sign us. The label wants you to talk crazy to your people because your people's gonna go to your shows and spend money. They're gonna stream you. The label is gonna make way more money than you gonna make. So, but you happy with the crumbs you make because it's still better than what you had. So you know what I'm saying? They gonna entice you. Yo, listen, talk that, kick that. Get on the table, act stupid in the executive meeting. You know, I hate to say it, but be a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let's be a nigga, man.
But what I'm saying
come on here with that content shit.
No.
Brand Nubian. What if Brand Nubian came out today? Would they pop? I'd listen to him.
Yeah, I listen
but would
to
they
them.
really pop?
Nah, they not.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's
come on, they not gonna really pop like that. But that don't mean that all your rhymes got to be about. Listen, I got a creative vocabulary. I ain't got to talk about shoot 'em up, bang bang all the time.
Exactly.
And I'm still gonna make you bop. It's all about the artist's integrity, man.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That's the point I'm making.
You can go independent.
That's the point I'm making. Like, just like you said, yo, you articulate with your vocabulary. We gotta be smart enough to move different and teach these kids different than our so-called OGs taught us, because it wasn't right and exact. And that's the point I'm making. And it's going over a lot of niggas' heads because they so-called, you know, it's like niggas think they wearing a S on their chest because they promoting that street life. Yo, my nigga, any nigga that come from the street, and if that's what you do, you know, real recognize real. So you ain't got to prove that. You digging what I'm saying? And
right. Yeah, that go without saying.
Exactly.
If it's authentic, it go without saying. Right.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. So when these niggas get on here, this is how I know a lot of niggas ain't real street niggas. Because first of all, to be a real street cat, you gotta be street smart. Cause most niggas, not to say you ain't gonna get jammed up, most niggas gonna study the street to say, I can't move like that because that's gonna get me 10 to 15.
Right.
Now I can't move with those niggas because them niggas is reckless. Them niggas is buying Benzes and Beamers and looking flamboyant. And you know, the feds get excited by that. Oh, okay.
They watch everything.
Exactly.
They watch everything because we are walking sealed indictments. We tell all our business for the internet. We tell it because everybody want to be seen.
Everybody want to be flashy.
Be heard.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't never been that dude. I was always in the cut. You know what I'm saying? I stayed playing the cut. I got a 9 to 5 now. I got a gig. I mind my business. I stay out these younger boys' way.
Exactly.
I don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? Because I know they on a whole different time. Not on no fear situation.
Just don't got
but
time
just because, Sam, sometimes I got to think for you.
There you go.
So slow and stupid. I don't want to have to hurt you, jam myself up. Now your mom's crying, and I done lost my whole livelihood, and I'm sitting behind the wall. So I move a little different. You know what I'm saying? But as far as with, the music and the streets, art imitate life, but sometimes life imitate art.
That's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you start seeing stuff on TV, and they hear their favorite artist say something, and then they go do it. Like, listen, I came home. I did 6.5. I came home in 2000. Right? I've been home for a while now. Thank God. But it's I'm a big dude. So there's certain shit I know I can't do. Like wearing tight clothes. When that started. From New York, I seen a dude bigger than me wearing tight jeans. Like, homie, what are you doing? We don't do that. We was the trendsetters. New York was the trendsetters. Everybody followed us. Now you turn the radio on, we sound like we in Atlanta. New York don't even sound like New York no more, man. I don't even listen to the radio, fam. New York don't sound like New York.
That's a fact.
Everybody used to mimic everything we did. Now it's like, all right, well, you know what? Let's get on this sound, fam, and try to put our twist on it, because that's where the money at. Like, nah, man. That's why I respect people like you. What's your name again, sis? I know who you are. I know China Black. Like, I respect. Soon as soon as your show come on, y'all bars out the gate. I was like, whoa. I remember you M.Reck with Doggy Diamonds back in the days, but you done rebranded your whole situation.
Salute.
I clicked on you a couple of months ago. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know Reck had all that in him. Where all these bars come from, Reck?
The bar's always been there. The bar's always been there, but it was.
I'm saying, salute. Fam, you got a new energy about you now, though. Your Diddy Bop is different. You know what I'm saying? You sound like how the Lock sound when they first came out. You know what I mean? That's why I respect people like Griselda and them, Benny the Butcher and Conway. Like, they sound how New York used to sound.
Definitely.
Shit you played in front of your building when you was getting money.
Definitely.
I don't play these tight jean dudes no more. And don't get me wrong, it's the new generation.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's a different time.
It's weird with people.
It's a different wave. You know, it's all that. And I respect young black people getting their bread. I'm not knocking them for that. But when it comes to the creativity of what this hip hop shit started from, it was bars, man. It was telling your story. It was telling your story in a melodic format that was cool, that was slick, that had charisma. Ain't no bars in the music now. It's a couple of melodies, a good beat, a nice little chorus, and you a millionaire.
They call hookers now.
How you gonna refute that?
They call hookers.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? How do you refute that? So it's like, damn, do I spit like Carmen? What Jay said? I ain't been rhyming like Carmen said. You know what I'm saying? Like,
since
I'm going where the bread at.
Yeah.
But we still gotta have that balance, though, Reck.
And that's you hit the key word is that balance. And a lot of these niggas is got these young boys throwing their lives away because they just feeding them that poison. They not giving them the good and the bad. You understand? All they telling them is, yo, if you're gonna live that street life, you gotta hold it down. If you catch a charge, they not giving them like, nah, all right, you gotta be street smart. And that's where I'm getting at. Because niggas ain't tell me that. I figured it out myself. I'm like, yo, niggas is trying to, send me off. You know what I mean? Niggas like, yo, here, take this pack. You hustle it. Yo, you hold it down. You don't snitch. The cops run up on you. You get jammed up. Just hold it down, and everything gonna work out. Cops jam me
put
up.
your life on the line for them. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm for these babies. I'm for these young boys. I'm telling them like, yo, listen, make sure you know the ins and the outs with this whole street life, because they not telling you everything. These niggas is putting the blinders on your eyes.
You up for failure because
Exactly.
they failed.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And
got a choice.
And I got niggas who came home saying, yo, Reck, I did 30, 40. The shit wasn't worth it. They held it down. But they like, yo, I miss my kids' lives. Yo, I got grandkids that's 20. You know what I'm saying? They like, Reck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when niggas come in these comments, and they talk reckless.
Sat on companies in transition, right? I'm going through the jails. So I go from Green, I go to the CAT. From the CAT, they may send you back down. You got a charge on the island. You go back down to the island. They send you back to Green. You catch another charge. You go to back to Cat Sackett. Down Cat Sackett, send you to Bear Hill. You go through all these levels, Elmira, all that, and you see. I seen an OG. He had already done did 25. He was back in there on a new one. Like it wasn't like it wasn't nothing.
See?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you do all that time, jail become home.
Yeah, you get
You
adapted
just visit
to
in
it.
the streets.
Free meals.
Yeah, you just visit in the streets.
I have a
because
cousin like that.
You can't cope out here.
Yeah, so they rather go back.
Institutionalized, you can't cope. You don't know how to talk to people. You feel uncomfortable around a crowd. You like, man, I gotta pull a move and get back in my element. And that's messed up because
and that's the point
your
I'm
mind
making.
has got so distorted. Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. They
These
want
youngsters
niggas
need to
like
know
the
that.
OG.
They need to know that.
To be jail niggas. They want these young boys to be lifers and thinking that's cool.
That's a corny.
Exactly.
That's a corny. It's corny, man. It's corny. You
look,
can't
I
hustle
got a
family,
platform.
man.
Look, I got a platform. I be telling these young boys, learn computers, be an engineer, be a painter, be a doctor. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, it's so many legal hustles you can do to stay out the streets.
That's right. That's right.
And
but you know, it's not socially accepted, right? Because everybody want to be that dude. You know what I'm saying? My son to this day, he always, you know what I'm saying, praised me on the jewel I gave him when he was young. He was like 13, 14. He going through his phase and he wanted to be accepted. And he was like, yo, man, like, what's keeping it real? What's really keeping it real? And he probably thought I was going to say some old hood gangster line. I said, fam, keeping it real is just not being afraid to be yourself. Whoever that is. If you just a cool dude who like to get fly and play ball and mess with Spanish chicks, then be that dude.
Exactly.
You ain't gotta sell no
or a cool dude that want to mess with black chicks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying?
I was just making it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
you know,
course.
black dudes like mommies and all. I was just making a correlation. But I'm just saying, like, that's what he do. That's what he like them little mommies. But I'm just saying,
got you.
Be you. Don't be afraid to be yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that be. If you a dude that like to draw, then nigga draw the illest shit you could draw and make a platform and put it on whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's
How
a
your
fact.
mans and them like support your stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, be whoever it is you want to be, but don't be afraid to be that dude. And see, a lot of times dudes be afraid to be they self, so they take on the persona that is socially accepted. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be this gangster. You ain't never had a fight in your life,
and
man.
stuff like that. They influenced by the people they hang out with, what they listen to, what they watch, their environment. There's nothing around them for them
But
to
family,
fuck up.
man, I appreciate you. You dropped a lot of gems, and you somebody I could build with because you on my level. Like, we came from the street life, and like it don't stop there. You gotta understand. Okay, yeah, we came from the streets, but how did we get $1 billion? You know what I'm saying? Because you can't get it on the streets right now. You're not getting $1 billion on the streets right now.
No, not at all.
You can't even get $1 million. You can't even get 10,000 right now without having a case on you. They watching you.
Yeah, you can't even sell waters without having a vendor, really.
Listen,
people are walking sealed indictments if you're doing wrong. Because let's just say there's a dude out here that got a hustle on and he's doing some street shit. 9 times out of 10, at some point, you're gonna see evidence of it on his IG. You're gonna see evidence of it on his YouTube page.
And that's
like dudes don't know how to stay low, mind their business, keep quiet, stay out the way no more. They don't know how to move like that because if ain't nobody seeing me get this money, then I feel like, damn, I can't enjoy it. I need you to see. Yeah, you know what?
Stun
You
on
a seal
everybody.
indictment.
Yeah,
you a seal indictment because you know who else is watching? You know who else is in your chat room commenting? Police, nigga. Police. They watching every move you make. Police used to know all the blood slang. When I was up top, police knew all the blood slang. Me, I never turned blood, was never Crip, was never none of that. It's hard enough being a black man. I don't need no more problems. You know what I'm saying? So I just stood on my own too. But what I'm saying is, like, police know how to get around us, how to feel our vibe, learn our lingo, and they infiltrate, and then they lock your ass up for the rest of your life, man. If you don't learn that by now, like, come on, look around. How many dudes you know? Oh, son used to live in that building. What happened to him? Oh, he locked up. Yeah, whatever happened to son from over there? I remember we used to rock. Yeah, son got killed.
And that's the point I'm making.
He gone.
That's the point I'm making, my brother. That's the point I'm making. Yeah. So you mean to tell me that's what we living for? To do 25, 30 years or to meet an early death in the hood? That's Reck, what we living for.
I think, Reck, Reck, I think even though they know that's the consequences, I think they'll risk it all for the small reward. And that's the intention. You know what I'm saying? And that's the intention. And it's sad, man. It's sad because a lot of times, even me, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I ain't no saint. I knew the truth. I knew what it was, but I still went and did other shit because it's what I wanted to do. But when it got ugly and I had to pay the consequences for it, I had to sit down. You bump your head, you got to sit down. You know what I'm saying? But these young boys, it's a different time, man. They get knocked, they gonna tell. They gonna tell because they never had no qualities built in to withstand none of the hardships because it wasn't never in them.
But that's the point I'm making. They doing it for all the wrong reasons because they was taught wrong or they just didn't know at all. They taught themselves. But if nobody is giving them the gems, it's going to be a continued cycle. You dig what I'm saying?
So you know what? Your next bars, all that fly shit you be talking, Reck, still put a message in there.
Of course, I always do. What I'm saying? I got them.
Because that's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Whoa,
now you're right, but man, my brother, I appreciate you tapping, and we definitely got to build again.
Definitely, Reck. I'm surprised I got through, fam.
Now it's mad people calling.
I've been seeing you. I know. I heard the back and forth. I'm at work. I'm in my work van. I just pulled over. I was like, you know what? Let me see if I get through because I don't even do this. You know what I'm saying? I was like, let me see if
I appreciate it. Now
when I heard you, I was like, oh, it's late. Let me talk my shit. But this was a real good dialogue, man.
This is great dialogue.
I appreciate you taking the call, man.
No doubt, my brother. Let the world know who you be again, my brother.
Stack Billy on. I'm Stack Billy on. I'm from the Bronx, man. I'm an artist, so you know what I'm saying? I kind of calmed down on the music tip, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to get this money, man. I had to work. But I still love music, you know what I'm saying? Go on YouTube, Stack Billy on. You'll see my videos. I got a couple that's still up there. And I fuck around, man. I mean, pardon me.
It's all good.
But I get down, right? I get down, man. For real. You know what I'm saying?
Doubt.
There was a way I could get some information or send some music to you. I would, but I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Like I told you, hit up the email. We work out the business. You know, everything is business. We already got a dialogue, so I'm gonna give you a good rate because I like what you putting out there to the public. You know what I'm saying? You not with the ignorance. You got a balance to you. You know what I'm saying? Corny. It's corny, and that's the point I'm making. Like these niggas don't know. Like, yo, I'm from East New York, and I had to make a choice. My niggas was really getting it, and he was like, "Yo, Reck, you gonna get this dope you gonna get this dope money, or you gonna mess with this music?" I made a choice, right? Check it. I said, I'm gonna do this music. Son, like the next couple of days, them niggas got jammed up. All them niggas, 15, 20, 30, whatever. Right? So that was my gut telling me, because I was in the van and they was asking me. I was like, nah, I'm gonna mess with this music, my nigga, because you know, that ain't me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, I like getting money, but my nigga, I'm not good with being in jail. Like I ain't snitching on nobody, but I didn't come this far so I could be in that jail cell.
Jeopardize it all.
And jeopardize it all. You feel me? Like, nah, I got too much to give to the world. I got kids to live for. You know, and my kids can't live off no jail stories. My kids can't live off, nigga, I did 25 and I stood tall. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it like this. you still selling dope through
Legal
your music.
dope.
Cause your bars get niggas high, man.
Salute. Thank you, my brother. Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Like I heard y'all. I listened to you. Trust me, if it wasn't, I wouldn't be on here. You know how the young boys say capping and all. Yeah, I wouldn't be on here doing none of that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But I listen to y'all music. I'm like, oh, fam got it.
Thank you, my brother.
I'm like, damn,
Thank you,
why
brother.
Reck ain't never pop, man? I know you doing your thing on the YouTube, but I'm like, why?
Nah,
man?
I get my streams. I don't want people to get it twisted. I got
okay.
a couple of million, quarter million streams on records, and I get my publishing checks, and I do my shows. When this thing open back up, yeah, it's about to get crazy. I've been doing shows, but you gotta think.
You talking that talk, even the beats is like vintage New York.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Even the beats, I'm like, damn, man. I would have murdered that shit if I was in the You know what I'm saying? Like, Son did what he was supposed to do, but again, Reck, I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate it. Again, China Black, right?
Yeah, I thought you had something to say to me. I was waiting, but I guess, you know.
Try and listen. Listen, I put like this. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. None of these female rappers got nothing on you. That's probably why they won't let you in the game. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Because I put you toe to toe with any one of them. And it's bars out.
Facts.
Matter of fact, not even a female. China, you go harder than these dudes.
That's a fact.
I heard you. I said, damn, shorty don't like, yeah, she been around.
No doubt.
Because the lingo. You've been around. You know some things. Yeah. You know some people.
I wasn't born in the 90s. I wasn't born in the 90s and the 2000s. So, you know.
Nah, but you've been around some people. You've been around some people. You've seen some things.
Yeah, I definitely have. And I definitely experienced some traumatizing shit in my life. So when I say things, I don't just say it because I want to say it. Like I just something I don't do. Like, so when I say something, it's coming from a real place. Like, but some people don't understand.
I'm not no rapper. I'm not no rapper. With me, I just conversate with real people. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, then maybe we just don't align. You know what I'm saying? But if you ever hear my music, it'll be like, damn, I feel like I know homie. Because it's like we having a conversation.
Right, it's relatable.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I love M.Reck music, because it's so relatable. That's why I love doing music with him, because it's so relatable. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Reck different.
Salute,
but y'all compliment each other though.
Thank
you. Definitely compliment each other.
Again,
thank you for for letting me call in, man. Reck, keep this platform going, keep this type of dialogue going.
Of course.
It ain't all about blood beef on YouTube.
Right.
You got a different direction. You talk about real shit that's going on as far as trying to change the dynamic of how these young boys think, giving them the picture. You know what I'm saying? Showing the picture like, fam, this is what you want to do? Because you could be doing this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But salute, y'all.
Salute, my
Peace,
brother.
To you
Peace.
too. That was good. Like,
all right. Peace.
All right.
You know
something. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Oh, man. Mute your audio. Peace. You now tuned in to MRecktv. State your name. Where you calling from. Keep it clean.
What's good, M? This is E.
What's happening?
Bluetooth.
What's going on, fam? You
You hear
sound a
me
little
better?
far. Yeah, you sound a little far away, but I'm gonna work with you.
No, I had you on Bluetooth real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm hearing a lot of playback on your end, though.
You hear me?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear
I can
you.
hear you now. Good. Yeah. I was echoing every time I talk. Yeah, man. My name is E. I'm calling out of Cambridge, Mass. Near Boston and shit. Yeah, I'm just calling about this Casanova stuff, man, because it's kind of, a lot of it's something sad to say, but it's like I kind of saw this coming. It's like, you know how they say the term, dudes just be throwing rocks at the jail. It's like, I don't know, man. Dudes want to get indoctrinated to being in jail. It's like, look at Bobby Shmurda. He came home, and it's just like, you would have thought this dude came home from doing 4 years of college, the way that they, the fanfare and the love that he received. But I remember one rapper, I don't know, I think it was Little Boosie. He once said, he was like, yo, you can't be a street dude and a rapper at the same time. It's like, it's just something that's very impossible. You can look at Nip, for example. We all know where Nip came from and his background and everything, but Nip did everything to separate himself from the streets and just present himself as a businessman.
Facts.
And it's just wild. It's just wild because, you know, these young dudes, it's just like I used to be wild doing dumb crap, and I'm in my 30s now, and it's just like I'm over here working, chilling, and it's just like I used to love being in the streets doing dumb shit, but it's just like all the L's that I took, now I would trade any of that back just to have a peaceful mind, you know?
There you
like,
go. There you go, my brother. There you go.
Like all those L's I took, man, it's just like
talk to them.
What? To brag to a chick, some crash dummy chick that's probably gonna line you up down the line about what? To brag to other dudes who's low key hating on you. And I remember the last caller, he said something like, you know, dudes is hot. I remember in the 90s and the 80s, feds used to get dudes on wiretaps and like confidential informants, but recently, even with Casanova's case, feds indicting dudes off of IG posts and
That's a fact.
Snapchat. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of spooky. Like you say, though, that shit's real spooky because it's like dude said, if dudes are in the streets moving like the way they are, half the time the evidence is going to be on their social media.
Facts.
And I feel like a lot of these young dudes need to really watch Bronx Tale and really study.
And you saying
Go
that
ahead.
it goes back to Cass' case, and I think when I'm talking, it's going over a lot of ignorant dudes' head. Cass is jammed up, not only from his affiliations, but what he was doing on social media. See, they don't read his case. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. Most of his case is built off his Instagram.
Exactly. And I'm trying to tell these dudes. Exactly. I'm trying to tell these dudes, you're trying to live a street life, you know, like y'all came from the 80s and the 90s. Y'all can't because of how y'all moving on social media. And that's the feds right there. You know, the feds got everybody. They got access to everybody's Instagram account. You dig? And you know, they not getting it. So they thinking that, oh, nah, somebody had to tell on Cass, or, you know, his
whole case is built off of social media.
There you go.
Strictly social media. And it's like, and when people think they could delete something, once it's in that database, it's in there. All they got to do is just holler at Instagram.
Once you post it on the gram, that's there forever. It's a fingerprint. It's there forever.
It's a fingerprint. And then that's what happened with his case. They went back at hammers. I'm like, yo, my take is like, what is Rock Nation stand with this? I feel like a lot of rappers get the Rock Nation curse. Like, they either get locked up or they get killed or something. And it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm praying. And you know what? I'm not even going to say I'm praying, but he has to do what he has to do because Cass, unfortunately, he was screaming, he's outside. And now he's inside and crying about why dudes is not visiting him. They're just like, man, this COVID going on, all types of shit. When I talk to my peoples in jail, I got to talk to them through a phone or digital Skype type of shit. So it's like, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to line do? I don't know, dude. It just sounds very funny, and it's just unfortunate. Dudes don't really speak about once they get locked in that first night when they probably in a cell crying their eyes out and regretting all this dumb shit or trying to backtrack like, damn, I should have done this better. I should have moved this way.
Exactly.
And it's just like, dudes really got to tell the truth. Like a lot of dudes, when I got bagged up, my first night I was in there, I was beating myself up like, yo, damn, dude, how the fuck you end up here? Like, you know, you knew better.
But you see how you saying that? And that's what I was trying to say. You said exactly everything I was saying. When you get in that cell, you're gonna think about everything. Why you shouldn't be here. What, you know what I'm saying? And all the moves you could have made not to be here. But you was living that fast life. You was, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't thinking. You feel me? And that's the point I'm making.
What got me jammed up was strictly my fault. I'm working on a movie set, so this walkie-talkie be going off. But,
okay.
Yeah, fucking. What got me jammed up was greed. And I remember I was talking to my homegirl like probably a week before. You know, you have intuition, man. Like if your stomach, if you feel something weird, and I'm talking to her on the phone one night, like, yo, man, I need to get out of this. Like, I don't feel right. Something feels like it's coming. So a week later, my crib gets raided, and I'm over here, and I'm playing both sides of the fence. I'm over here going to college. It was my final year in my college. I got like 12 credits left. But I'm still heavy in the streets trying to, you know, I'm in the college campus with a bunch of white kids making a lot of money. And, you know, a dude ended up ratting on me and my peoples. And I got caught up and literally got raided in my final senior seminar course. And, like, my teacher, my professor was telling us, like, yo, like, You just did 4 or 5 years of college. Don't listen to your parents. Go find a little job. Go work at McDonald's for a year. Go seek something what you want to do. While she's telling me this, literally breaking down everything from professors and teachers told me my house is being raided. So it's like karma never goes away. It could take a year. It could take 10 years. It could take 25 years. But karma's going to get you. Once you put that energy into the universe, man, your karmic debt is sealed and your fate is sealed. And there was no way for me to escape it. And I was literally 12 credits away from graduating college, and I get caught up in a massive raid, all types of wild shit. And it's just like, I sit back, I'm like, dude, I would do anything to let my mother see me cross that stage and make her happy. But instead, I'm over here getting bagged up, getting kicked out of school. They literally kicked me out of school. And I literally was on my way out, and it was just like, for what? To make an extra few $1,000s a month? But all that shit, and it took me some while to understand, like, what's really worth it. And, like, when I was saying earlier, like, dudes really got to watch, like, these young kids really got to watch The Bronx Tale and really watch how Sonny moved. You know, Sonny was gangster, but he told Cologio, like, what are you doing? Like, go get you a girl. Go pick your girl out. Like, what are you doing?
Why you around these knuckleheads? They gonna, you know what I mean? And that's the point I'm making. Like, they need to watch Bronx Tale. You know, even though it's a movie, but there's a lot of gems in it. That's one of my favorite movies because Sonny was dead in the streets, but he was schooling Lil C. Like, yo, look, don't do what I do because it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. He told him everything not to do. Dudes
exactly.
All his little crew want to be gangsters and carry guns. He want to smack them up, and that's what these little dudes miss. They need to get smacked up, and unfortunately, a lot of our older generation fell victim to the streets, and they're not around to yoke these dudes up. And unfortunately, there's a lot of older dudes that's giving these young dudes hammers, giving them packs, and sending them on kamikaze missions.
Exactly.
That they know that, hey, as long as it doesn't tie back to
Yo,
me,
but family,
I'm
gonna take this call. Thanks for calling, because this call I've been trying to call up. All right, salute.
No doubt, man.
Peace. Hello.
Okay.
Hello. Peace. Mute your audio. Mute your audio. Yo. Mute your audio.
Motivational speakers.
Hello. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peace.
Peace. What's happening?
What's going on, man? This is who you've been trying to call up for a minute. Let me see. This is Kingpin. Cowboy. Hello. Oh man. This gonna be the last call. Peace. You now tune in to M.Reck. State your name. Where you calling from?
Yeah, what's good, M.Reck? This is Hosman, the Emperor.
What's happening with you,
Brooklyn,
fam?
Staten Island. What's good, man? What's good?
Salute.
What's up? I just wanted to cause it's I don't know if I'm the last call or whatever. I don't know if you shout out to China Black. I know she back there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing the music thing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Since I was young. Just like a lot of these kids now. Now my son, he doing the same thing. He do the music. I rap for Fat Joe before. My car's been paid in full. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on set. I'm not bullshit. I'm trying to, I don't want to curse or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
But I just want people to understand that we may see when we come back, because I'm from that era with the Wu and the Big and Pac and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really, when you look at it, it's really no difference from what happened back then until now. The only reason being is because when you trying to be an artist for 2021 or even like 5 years ago, it's more access to the actual artist now.
Facts.
It's not like how back in the day you couldn't jump on a phone in your house, the landline, and try to call Big. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Now you can do that. You can go on IG, and if you irritate that artist enough, and that energy goes out there, they're gonna respond. Sometimes it makes the people they get excited off of that, no matter what it is. Like they say in business, it doesn't matter if it's bad publicity or good publicity. All publicity is good publicity.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? So the situation with Cass, it's no different. It's no difference from like back in the day where you got a lot of drug dealers back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That get jammed up and they snitch. Sometimes you might not know they paperwork because there was that time where there was no access to computers like now. Like people can make false documents now. You know, understand what I'm saying? People can go, they can go in a Xerox copy. I don't like this dude's face. I'm going to put some paperwork on him right now. So they lay that. So what I'm saying is the same thing and same moves. I had this conversation with my uncle. He was like, yo, you know, he said, yo, nothing against, I know, you know, you was doing the music, y'all good or whatever, you and your cousins, whatever, but I'm glad you didn't make it. Because the industry is so evil and crooked, they selling our kids to the jails.
Talk
That's
to him.
basically what they're doing.
Talk to him.
And they've been doing this for years. If we don't look good in the casket, we look better behind bars.
That's the point I was making. I know you heard me, right? You've been hearing me saying this. Not only on this show.
A lot of people.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Not only on this show, I've been saying this numerous lives. Numerous lives. I'm like, yo.
I was on that Meek. I was on that Meek in 6ix9ine joint too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
And it's no different. Like you look at Meek, and a snitch is a snitch.
Fact.
I don't care how burly Cass is and how he was outside. He inside now, so it's different. And just like one of the last callers said, sometimes you get that one shot, and you can shoot yourself in the foot. And he shot himself in the foot. You can't, and this is the known thing from back in the day. If you hot and you get picked up by the feds and you go to jail, don't start crying for your Negroes to go and see you because they not gonna go up there to see you because they hot.
They hot, and you're gonna make them hotter because you hot.
And you're gonna make them hot if they go, yo, I've been to Rikers to go see mom. You gotta go through screening process. They check you out before you go and see your visitor or whatever, or whenever.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate that process. It's almost like you might as well be locked up. You might as well be locked up.
I said the same. I said, yo, and that was enough for me to be like, yo, I ain't trying to be up in here.
Exactly.
Yo, I seen what's his face from Duck Down, Louisville Slugger. He was up in there.
Yeah, that's the homie.
The inmate. I was like, yo, he's a slug up in here. I was like, what? Yo, you don't know what these dudes be doing. I said this before. You don't know what these dudes is doing behind closed doors. When they with their lawyers, they make it like. I want to interject on this too with the Kodak Black situation. This is what I surmise. I think the reason why he got out was because of that thing that happened in Florida. I don't know if I said anything about that with the kids that got saved, the trafficking and whatnot. I think he put a little bit on that. Trump was like, okay, that's reasonable enough for you to get out. Now, as far as him being cloned, I don't know, but it was a little fishy when his mother was trying to get in contact with him and they couldn't find him. So that's something to think about too. So who knows if he ain't cloned? I don't know.
Yeah, facts.
They did it to
But
Gucci, man.
we ain't gonna
You know
we ain't gonna get too deep with the whole cloning aspect, but I'm glad you gave your perspective because
I'm just putting that out there
so
people can kind of like
nah, I got you.
Kind of spin it another way. You know
got you. Nah, but I've been on this live and I got another live show later, so I actually got to get myself together for that show. I got to get my notes and my content together for that show. I actually only was gonna go live for an hour, but it wound up being almost 3 hours. And I just did 5 hours the other night on my spooky hour show. You know what I mean? Straight. So, you know, and I got to do another live later. You know what I'm saying? With the earth.
You ain't got to explain nothing to me.
No. I'm explaining because I like your dialogue. I like your dialogue. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you tapping in. What's your name again, fam?
Heisman. I'm on there.
Salute, my brother. So I appreciate you
all right, brother.
tapping in. All right?
All right, later.
So,
no doubt,
salute.
Man.
All right, peace. So on that note, I'm gonna end this live. A lot of people digging this live, especially people who really come from where I come from and that survive. You dig it? You dig what I'm saying? Because it's a different thing when you survived it and you were smart enough to dodge that jail time and dodge that casket, that early casket. You dig? It's a different thing because you was like, okay, first of all, you got to crack the code. You got to crack the code to everything. And with the streets, I'm gonna tell you how to crack the code. Stay out of jail, stay out of that early casket. We all gotta hit the dirt one day, but if you could dodge that early one, that means you crack the code. Don't let these niggas send you to an early grave. Don't let these niggas send you to them cell blocks for the rest of your life by giving y'all this poison information. I'm not gonna let them niggas do that. I don't give a listen, I don't care who it is. I'm letting a nigga know you ain't gonna poison these kids, nigga, because a lot of them already went to an early grave, already doing 3 life sentences because niggas gave them the wrong information. So if I can help them, I'ma help them. I don't care who feel what. I ain't condoning no snitching. I ain't telling nobody to snitch, but I ain't telling nobody, I ain't sending nobody on a crash course either. You heard me? I'm gonna give them different options, how to get money that's legal. So many different ways to get money legally. And if you a hustler, it has nothing to do with selling drugs. A hustler can sell anything. And that's what these niggas is not telling you, because they didn't tell me that. I found that out on my own that, oh, I ain't gotta just hustle drugs. I could hustle waters. I could hustle electronics, because I did that. I sold electronics when I was like 11 years old, downtown Brooklyn on the street, phones and, you know what I'm saying, alarm clocks and all that, getting money. You dig? So on that note, salute to the rec mob. I appreciate everybody tap in. Casanova, hold your head. I feel like he gonna stand up and hold it down. On that note, salute to D Shy. I got him highlighted on the screen. Salute to Tone Styles, the whole Chicago, West Side, and all that. Those my brothers. And you know us. We always give y'all that right information. A lot of these niggas trying to feed y'all that poison. So double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone. And shouts to everybody that show love to the Cash App, to the PayPal, to the Super Chat. I'm gone. The Blackout shows later with me and the Earth. Tap in 8 p.m. on MRecktv YouTube. And then we're going to take part 2 to the show to the Blackout 2021 Instagram. I'm gone. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.